invasion angle.
Yeah,
Yes.
episode number
14.
Yeah, I didn't forget.
14.
I'm doing call and response here.
Yeah.
No, you forgot.
This
Yeah,
episode
wait.
was brought to you by Ricky Stenicki.
Amazon Prime original.
Out
Yeah.
now. And I gotta say, I gotta admit, it's not that bad.
It was adequate.
But it's not that good.
It's better than the OnlyFans videos that Cena's been putting up for promotion of
Yeah.
the film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His acting was good though. I gotta say, like his character was really good. But yeah, there's some they could have worked with that story a little bit more.
Yeah, his acting was great. I think it could have been just like slightly funnier.
No, I agree.
I feel like a lot of the jokes like fell flat, and it made me feel bad.
It was a very
made me
hit or
feel bad,
miss
too.
because there was shit that he would do that would like jokes he'd have that were fucking hilarious, and then you would have a couple stinkers in a row. You know,
There was moments where it felt like some of the stuff was probably improvised by them because like Andrew Santino's hella funny.
Yeah.
The rest
that
of
was
them,
probably the best stuff. Honestly, that
that's
was
what I'm
probably the
saying.
funniest
Like the
shit,
stuff
dude.
that you could tell was like very specifically written. I'm like,
Yeah,
did
Yeah,
they,
it was like written kind of like a Family Guy cutscene,
yeah.
like the
So
joke.
is this?
Yeah.
So this is like kind of like an offshoot sequel to Iron Claw, right?
I was
think so.
thinking that because it's got a wrestler in it, and it's got Zac Efron.
Yeah, right.
True.
Yeah.
It's a
Dude.
different dimension.
Speaking of Iron Claw, did you read what John Cena like admitted to what he said to MJF on the red carpet of Iron Claw?
Yeah, he said, "Come play for the good guys sometime,
Yeah,
or the
he
right
said, or
team,
the
or
right
whatever."
team or some shit.
Oh,
Uh,
because
Yeah.
he did it when he
Fuck
was on
you.
Van Fleet.
Yeah, but
He was
what
on
you
Van
don't
Fleet a
realize
day or
is
two
John
after.
Cena was flirting with him when he was saying that. He said, "Hey, come back for the right team."
I mean, John
Alright.
Cena also defended Vince McMahon, so
Yeah,
I
so
don't
is
know
that
what we're
really
trying
the
to
right
what are we
team?
trying to do here?
You can't see the guy. It's okay. Yeah, and he also he apologized for saying the word Taiwan and acknowledging that it was a country.
That's
Yeah.
because Fast and Furious would lose like 60%
Yeah.
of their market if he didn't.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel and The Rock would send him to fucking Pound Town,
Please,
dude.
John.
Yeah.
That's why The Rock ordered to have him killed in Fast X.
Yeah. He won't be on the same set as me because he's Diarrhea Dwayne. There's only one perfect bathroom that can handle big butt cheeks like that between both of them.
Thank God that WWE is a team of writers that come up with gold like Diarrhea Dwayne.
Dude, I week after week, what is it gonna fucking take to get you guys to watch the TV product during the week? You know what
Sign
I
the
mean?
slime balls, and I'll watch it every week.
Oh no,
Dude, we're on the way there. I mean, it's diarrhea and shit jokes, and it's fucking.
it's true.
You got a big one. You got a big one. Jack it off.
Yeah, that was what? That was Seth Rollins and Austin Theory.
That was great.
Quite insane.
And then AEW said, you know what? I'll raise you and Cody's Rudy Poo and Poontang Pie reference with Daniel Bryan. I'm gonna fuck you. I like to fuck. I love to fuck.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
He said I love to fuck people up.
Great at
yeah.
people
Yeah,
up.
that's what he said. That's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah, so I cut it. It was too good. It was already creepy as fuck anyway, because he's like, I hurt his wrist. I fucked his wrist up. That's what I do.
I like him when
Dude,
he's being
so
intense.
good.
It was a scary promo.
Dude, it was amazing because like Eddie comes in and like usual, he's an emotional man. Okay,
Mhm.
wears his heart on his sleeve, and I love that promo he cut with him, and then Brian Danielson right after that.
Yeah, that was a cool setup for a promo, like having them both in the medical room together after the match, and not separate.
I thought that was cool as fuck, dude. That's like some behind the scenes video game shit on story mode.
Yeah.
I love that, and also I like the one with where Taven was talking about like busting loads or whatever.
You're not gonna bust your whole load in one shot.
Hey, listen, that was fucking hilarious, dude. I'm Team Taven, dude.
I think we should set some ground rules of should I let any spoilers rip during this episode? Because I was at the pre-taping.
Yeah, you can rip it because tomorrow.
Let it rip. I read them, to be real with you.
Let him rip. because I'm gonna edit
Well,
those
let's
vids you
wait,
took
wait.
there tomorrow and post them and ruin it for everybody anyway.
Let's talk
So
Revolution first, and then
yeah,
we can rip
Yeah.
some Collision spoilers.
because the Revolution, it was televised.
It's not true. Ricky
But
Starks is
Ricky
not. He
wasn't
was not
there.
on it. I want to
Edge
talk about
wasn't
that. I
either.
want to talk about that too.
Yeah, we'll get there.
But
Hashtag free Ricky.
we'll get there exactly.
That's a part of the lightning round.
Yeah,
No,
it
there's
will
a
be.
specific thing he was left out on Dynamite that we'll talk
Hmm.
about. But let's talk about Revolution
Okay,
first,
Revolution.
because you two were there.
And we
We were
were right
there in
about
the
it
flesh.
all.
It sounded fucking loud at home.
Yeah, dude, it was packed to the fucking brim. It
You guys,
There was
legit. We were
one
trying to look
single
for
section on the top
Mhm.
that wasn't full, and that's because of like visibility. So like the entire
yeah,
place was fucking
yeah,
packed.
because
And
like
the we
Well, let me
know
tell you,
because we were scoping it out, trying to be like, what fucking seats can we wheeze right now?
yeah. Well, let me
yeah,
tell you, you picked the right pay-per-view to go to
yeah.
because Bleacher Report was down for the first like 35 minutes of the pay-per-view. Not for me.
Damn.
I started watching at 7 p.m. and it went down around 8 p.m. when everyone logged on. So like my brother couldn't watch till like 8:35, like right when the
Uh,
finish of the Danielson match happened because Bleacher Report fucking sucks.
and
And
then
they
he
need to get off that platform.
yeah, and then he
Yeah.
was bored and threw on like was going through Instagram and I ruined the matches for him.
Probably, honestly. Yeah. Dude, we were talking about
Yeah,
Bleacher Report. Like we split the cost of the pay-per-views usually. But if someone was paying for that shit alone, like Tony Khan announced that there's 10
yeah.
pay-per-views, 9 to 10, that's $500 a year for pay-per-views.
It's
It's
insane,
fucking crazy.
and they should have gave some money back to people for that. Honestly,
100%, bro.
20%. I mean, boxing
It's
events have done
crazy they
that.
didn't.
Yeah, boxing events have
I
had to
really
do that
should
before,
message
and
them, but
I'm
and be
sure if
like,
you like got up the assholes, they would maybe send you a
yeah,
coupon for 5%
Yeah.
off
I'd hope so.
your next pay per
Give me
I
view,
mean,
something, bro.
most
right?
companies do have, here's a life hack, guys. Most companies have a coupon promo code that's like sorry 420. And
Bro, I
you can
might
put
have.
that, and that's
Is it?
that's leading right into my ad for Ricky
Damn it.
Sinicki.
We just started. All right,
I
fuck
don't
off.
have
All
an
right,
ad for
let's
this
fuck.
episode.
Okay.
Who cares about Bleacher
Well, so
Report
many
though?
podcasts do that. I go to turn them on, and
Yeah.
you just have to keep pressing
They
15
go right to the
seconds.
beginning.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
15 seconds over and over again.
Dude,
What's the point
the
if you can
worst of the
skip it?
pods who do like it's like 45 seconds of the podcast and then they go into the ad like they fucking trick you. That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
yeah.
why we
worst.
don't do ads. And this ad is for NOI Pods.
No, okay, let's all
Yeah.
right. Well, fuck Bleacher Report, obviously.
Revolution.
Let's talk about Rev.
What
Let's
was
let's go
the
through
0 hour?
0 hour was that
the acclaimed.
66.
Yeah,
It
the
was a Bang Bang
acclaimed
Gang,
with
Bang Bang Scissor
yeah,
Gang.
I was busy
Versus
getting
who
a
was
beer
it?
during that.
I think it was versus like Jarrett's group
Yeah.
yeah, Bang
and
Bang Scissor Gang
And
one,
Dark
right?
Order.
Private Party. Oh, it was Dark Order.
Dark. Oh wait, am I
I think
tripping?
it was Private Party and Willie Mack.
You're right.
Yeah. It
See,
didn't
I
really
was
make
getting a
sense.
beer. Did you
It
see
didn't
it,
really
John?
make sense.
There's a Private Party angle
Yeah,
or some shit
I saw the end of it. It wasn't
on
I don't
Collision.
know. When you have a
I don't know.
6v6 and like you've got like 15 minutes, like how much can everyone really get in? And like
Yeah, I
I
think the
don't know.
story. I think it was more about like progressing slowly the story of the Bang Bang Scissor Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What did
Where
Jay
they're
White
throwing
say
it up.
again? Did he call someone out on the mic or?
He was just saying that he's like people are counting him out and shit, and he's like
Right
not.
on.
He's like gonna fuck people up.
And that's all we need to hear
That's
from
why they
Jay
gave him.
White.
That's why they gave him the Derby match at
Yeah, big
Big
business.
Business.
Which will be a
Yeah.
cool match. I'm not
Darby's last
really.
match ever, dude.
Yeah, then he's gonna die in
He's
Mount
gonna go
Everest. What the
fucking die.
fuck, dude? He's literally about to cry too. He like seriously like and it's just
Dude,
like
I
is he
looked it
going
up.
by himself or something? I'm scared.
I don't know, because I looked that up and it was just like there's a 98% after like 2000, there's like a 98% um chance you're gonna live if you go with a whatever the people are
Yeah,
called,
pro
like
person and the right time too.
yeah, and you trained enough.
You
Yeah,
understand
because
that
weather is a big thing. Weather, like
Yeah.
if you get a storm that comes through, that ends up killing people usually a lot of the time.
I've
Mhm.
got some facts for Chris right now. Do you understand how many bodies are on Mount Everest?
It's like
Because if you
six.
go,
I think
there's
it's
like
like
a
seven,
ton. There's like at least like eight.
at least four.
There's like 40 maybe.
No, man.
But
Have you
no,
been there? Have you
apparently
been there?
I don't.
Yeah,
Hey, listen.
not as high of a body count as my boy War Dog right here.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh,
what
me so horny.
he won the All-Star
Damn.
Scramble.
Yeah, we all lost the
God
Dynamite
damn.
Man.
Viagra boner challenge, dude. That was fucked.
Oh
But we'll get
god.
to that. Yeah, so going into and then the second match on Zero Hour was
Stoke. Willow and
yeah,
Chris versus Julia and Sky Blue.
yeah, which I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I
Yeah, it
like
was a
that
good match.
story too. Because what I assume, kind of this, I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but what I assume what's going to happen is that because like Statler and kind of like tease turning heel on Dynamite.
Yeah,
I assume what's going to happen is that because it's Willow versus Riho at Big Business. I assume they're gonna like Willow and Chris are gonna full turn on Riho, and that's where Mercedes Moné debuts. I guess. But I was trying to, because like where else is she gonna debut in the
money.
show? You know what I mean? Because she
Mm,
has like roots in Japan and bullshit. So, and plus she beat or Willow beat her for the New Japan Strong Women's Championship when she got injured and all that.
yeah,
So there's like history there. So I assume that's
Yeah.
where it's
beat
gonna happen.
her, beat
But
her.
People would be
Why are
stoked
balloons
yeah,
about
yeah,
that
going?
yeah.
too.
That was sick. How'd you do that?
Beat her. I don't know. I said beat her, and the balloons came
I don't know.
because
I
they
think
know it's
you're.
going to be a
Weird.
party when she
I think you're.
smashes
I think you're getting
smashes
hacked.
Willow.
John's getting hacked right now. He's
Yeah, but
having
that. But
artifacts appear.
that 0 hour match was good. I like that. I always like them.
I liked it more than the Bang Bang Scissor Gang match.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't hate that match or anything. It was just is what it was, as you were saying, just
It's
to
just a
progress the
six
storyline.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, just a fun
Yeah.
yeah,
6v6.
yeah,
And then what did it open with? Garcia. Garcia versus Copeland.
It did,
Not
yeah.
Copeland. Christian. My bad.
yeah. Versus
Christian, yeah.
Christian, and yeah, me and Jason were right on this one.
Yeah, I know. I was pissed.
Hi. No, no, because
I
dude,
really,
even
I
though I
really
picked
did want
Christian,
Garcia to win.
dude, I wanted Garcia to win. Like personally, I just
Hmm
felt like, yeah, they're dragging it. Like I don't know, Christian's got more to his stable and his storyline. I feel like to be played out.
Well,
Yeah.
they announced like that the conclusion of that feud is March 20th. They're doing a I Quit match. Copeland versus Christian.
Yeah.
Why don't they do a
They
ladder
announced that,
match?
dude. That's one of my spoilers, dude.
No,
Stop
they
trying
announced
to
it on
stop
They did
trying
not.
to
That was on Dynamite, dummy.
I
You
don't remember
fucking
that. I didn't
idiot.
fucking remember that. Shut up. All
That was
right,
on
continue.
Dynamite, you dumb bitch.
Hey,
You
dude.
Shut up.
bitch.
Hey,
Why
dude.
can't they do a ladder match?
I'm cutting
I
all of
agree.
What?
this.
What? That's true.
Why? Well, I'm tired of dude. There
I
was only
Quit's
one good
cool
I
though.
Quit match that I've seen, and it
Have
was
they
The Rock
done?
versus Mick Foley.
They can
Has there
fit
been an
everything into
AEW
it.
I Quit match?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know. There's been
I'll,
like more last man standing type shit, but I
yeah,
don't know if
I'll
I
Google
feel
it.
like there might have
I
been
don't feel like
though,
there was.
or there was something similar to it that reminded me of an I Quit match.
I give up match.
I give up.
No
Please.
more. Stop.
Please stop.
Uncle
Yeah.
match. Uncle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Don't.
there was. Actually, I forget. How could I forget? It
Yeah, I
was
thought there was
Moxley versus Eddie Kingston at Full
y-
Gear 2020.
yep,
I
yep.
remember that now. Yeah,
It's a fucking minute ago though.
yeah. It was a great. That was a great match too.
Yeah,
That
Mox
was like,
won.
yeah. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that wasn't the time for Eddie though.
Yeah, that was Mox was fucking on a streak that lasted probably up until the end of last summer when he lost the title or last fall or whatever.
Well, yeah, that title reign
Or
ended
last
a month later, technically,
yeah.
didn't it? With Kingston, can he win in 2020?
Yeah, and then
Hmm
he ended up getting the other title reigns in what 2022 with all the Punk stuff and whatever. He won like the interim title and then he lost
Yeah,
to Punk for both and then he
that was
won it
22.
back. Yeah, and
Hmm
then he won it back and then yeah. Which I like, dude. I like
That
when
was such a
there's
cool moment when
I
Punk
like
came
when
back
yeah,
and he squashed the fuck out of Punk.
it
That was
was
cool.
cool.
That was cool.
Yeah. I feel like Moxley and Punk had like an understanding. I don't think they had like real big issues with each other,
Hmm
especially because Punk was able, yeah, let him squash him like that.
hmm
And that's not what he wanted to do. I remember reading an interview somewhere at some point after he was leaving, like basically saying that he wasn't really interested in doing that, but he did it anyway.
It's a better story. I mean, like he's coming back from
Yeah,
injury. You think he should just lay down? You know what I mean?
yeah. But
It was a better story. And then he got the win a week later. So like you take a loss, then you take a win. I don't
uh,
Yeah.
and everything worked out for Punker. He got the biggest pop ever at Survivor Series, and
Yeah.
then
And then
same injury again.
he's so funny. He needs to stop doing that. It's a
Yeah,
good bit. It's a good bit, but it's getting old.
dude, I think it's smart.
He's just getting paid to sit
People
at
just
home
want
with
to hear,
sick.
yeah, people just want to hear his music,
Yeah, for real.
do the stick. But I think when he actually heals up, I feel like he'll have like a kind of a solid run. I think the biggest thing I
He
see
should.
in trends wise with wrestlers getting injuries a lot of the time, it's when like that stop and go or they're not wrestling as much and
Hmm.
shit. That's why like Undertaker, he talked about that in his one documentary. Like he every single he was doing only a couple of matches a year or one match a year, but he's like, I had to do more, or at least practice more because I was getting hurt easily because my body wasn't fucking
Your body
accustomed to it.
yeah, it's like they say like your body kind of builds like like calluses basically because you keep hitting the same bumps all the time. And
Yeah.
if you don't wrestle, it kind of just like your body kind of heals itself and you go soft.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
like football. Like the first
Hmm.
week that they go back to practices where they can hit and stuff is the most sore fucking ever. Your entire
Yeah, bro,
body feels broken.
you gotta put your baseball mitt in the oven and lube that bitch up before you
Ab-
use it. You know what I mean, dude?
Before you
yeah,
before you use it. Yeah. I know what you mean, dude. I know
you
exactly
can't
what
just
you mean,
bust
dude.
a load all at once.
Yeah, you want your
Yeah,
baseball glove nice and warm and lubed
yeah.
up. I know exactly what you mean.
You don't just get the
I played
name
baseball
diarrhea.
with you.
Dude, you lube up your glove and you put some bagel bites in there.
Getting
Yep.
a home run means something else where Chris comes from.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. What does it mean?
You know what it means,
Tell
dude.
us more about
Speaking
it.
of
It involves
home
it
run,
involves
Eddie
two
Kingston
it
and
involves
Brian Danielson
minimum two guys, a trailer, and and
and fruit snacks.
some Wawa
Before we go to
fucking.
Danielson, though,
Okay.
so what would you guys say, like overall, what would you rate 1 out of 5 the
See,
Christian
this
versus Garcia?
I'll be honest with you, this is a tough one for me to rate because I saw the first 10 minutes and then I was on the phone with my brother trying to figure out this Bleach Report shit.
Yeah,
So honestly, I don't know. I can't give it a fair rating.
I would say 3.75.
Yeah, I was gonna
That
say
sounds right.
3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like what you kind of got an idea
Hmm.
of
It
the
was
feel of the
decent.
match. Yeah, it was.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was okay. It was cool. I mean, I was. If you asked me that day, I probably would have gave it a fucking -5 star, or
Hmm.
just because the R-rated superstar didn't come
Didn't
out.
even show up. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Because then I
weak.
would have gave it
I really thought
five
he was gonna
R-rated
show up.
superstars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
it's
fooled.
weird. It's
I was
weird though,
fooled.
because we've been talking this a couple weeks. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like he's getting paid probably pretty solid. He's one of the top stars, and like it's a
Well,
big pay-per-view. But I
He
don't
showed
I
know.
up
guess.
on Collision last night, so it makes sense that like he probably was like,
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
gonna
his
do a
show.
run out on Collision if you want me to do a run out on Revolution also. Like I'm only gonna
Yeah,
go to a booking if I have a
Hmm.
match. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Or
He's not
like
one of the
a
boys.
longer segment other than just like a run
Yeah,
in, you know?
yeah. He's separated, and he thinks that everything should be how WWE was. But can you do?
According is this is this some breaking news? Is
This is
that
according to Jim.
according to
No,
Jim
no. Well, I've there's been reports that like he's
Belushi?
nothing like crazy going on backstage edge, but like he just it took a little time to adjust to certain stuff.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
feel like I've heard him say that in media scrums.
Yeah, he's always pretty honest. He's
But
not.
also
He's always yeah.
I think it makes sense for him to not like I don't know if he didn't have he wasn't totally a part of that storyline. You know what I mean? He's kind
Yeah,
of distanced from the Christian storyline,
yeah. Well,
and now he's
Not
back at
really.
it.
Not really.
yeah. Well, I think it's time for the Jacksons
Yeah, I
to
guess so.
Well,
him and Christian are a little too old, and it's time to see you later. Let's get rid of him.
the reason he was out is because after the Garcia Adam Copeland match, they hit him with a concerto.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
And he
right.
was
That
like,
is
fair
right.
enough.
that's why he was out.
Okay, so they sold that injury pretty well
Yeah,
then. I
yeah.
forget. Yeah, I forgot that because there's so many times
Fuck
where
you,
people get
Jason.
Hey, dude, I'm here to spread the fucking fake news.
Well, because there's plenty of times people get concertos and you see him like
Mm,
2 days later. It's like I'm
yeah,
back.
he
Here
would.
I am.
That was Randy Orton doing that, and then they would just show up in AEW,
Yeah.
or maybe
See
that
like
was
a
Edge. I don't know who was doing that. I don't remember.
all
You
right.
remember that
So
they did it to like Ric Flair, Matt Hardy,
yeah, that's
Christian,
right.
or and someone else, and they all just show up in AEW.
That's how you end up in AEW. You
Yeah,
get concerto in
Mhm.
WWE.
it
You
was
use
so
fucking
sick.
Portal. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Next,
I
it
don't know.
was Eddie versus Brian.
Uh,
I mean,
it
I
wa-
love. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it
I
was
I
liked it
good.
a
enjoyed
lot,
it.
honestly.
I liked
Yeah.
it. The ending wasn't exactly what I wanted. I was actually a little surprised. I thought that was gonna be like a 2.75 kick out, and it would he would just have to hit another one or do a little bit more to
No, I think it's because Jun Akiyama's finisher is the power bomb, and that's
yeah.
why they did it that way.
Yeah. Well, I just thought it
Yeah.
would have taken like two of those
Hmm.
fucking bombs, but I mean that was the only thing. I was a little like, all right, I feel like
Well,
I that,
he got the kayfabe power from Jun Akiyama,
Yeah.
yeah.
But he
so
Yeah.
it
also
should take one.
he also hit him with a clothesline and like three suplexes right before that
Mhm.
though.
Yeah, I'm just an
So
American
it
Dragon
all
type
was a part of
guy.
that crazy ass
Yeah.
sequence.
He's
Jake Long, American Dragon. I love that fucking show.
how
That's
fucking
classic.
dare you?
I fucking love that
How
shit,
dare
man.
you? No
Oh
one's allowed to
You,
watch
yeah.
Jason,
that.
Yeah,
fuck
I'm a
you.
What
Disney
a piece
XD
of shit,
kid.
dude.
Fuck
Jake
you
Long,
guys. Fuck you guys.
Miami Dolphins.
Jake Long,
But
you guys are on some
yeah, it
Justin
was
Long
good.
shit.
A lot
Sorry.
of
Sorry.
it's funny how much the WWE people were talking shit about it, of course. That's because they don't watch Japanese hard style
Yeah,
either or
but
anything outside that. Like Shinsuke gives them some of it, but his is like a more refined
they were talking shit
mainstream
about
version.
like weak strikes from like Eddie Kingston, but that's because like Danielson was working that arm the whole match, and they took
Yeah,
like a 30-second clip from that and like pretended like this is like something to talk about.
yeah, he fucked that arm up. He's good at it. So
Yeah, these kids are
Shinsuke
yeah.
fucking dumb.
Shinsuke posted on Threads, and everyone thinks he's talking about Okada, and he said like I translated it to really question mark. Yeah,
Yeah. Who
as in
knows?
like he's like in disbelief that he joined AEW, but like
He's probably
Shinsuke.
happy he did. He said sorry.
Yeah, true.
There's only one NJPW legend allowed here, and it's me.
Finn
Yeah,
Balor, dude.
I think a lot of people wanted Shinsuke
Yeah, you're
versus
AJ
right.
Okada. I
Styles. AJ
guess.
Styles.
I
To be
wouldn't
fair,
call them
Shinsuke's been there.
legends.
Yeah, Shinsuke's been there the whole time. They're
AJ
kind of just
Styles
like
was
they just did like
overrated.
small stints.
Yeah, he was overrated in NJPW, honestly, AJ. I'm kidding. I would love to say that to some NJPW fans and
Well,
watch them start crying. Ah,
the real New Japan legend that's in a WWE is a Machine Gun Carl Anderson.
hell yeah.
That's a fact.
That's an open weight champ right there and former tag champ.
Hmm.
I like
Yeah.
Sour Boy better.
Yeah, WWE
That
has
is
a lot of
funny.
NJP dubs.
That's the worst thing about him going back to WWE. So
Uh,
there's no more
We need to
Sour
get to
Boy in
see Sour
yeah.
AEW.
Boy. Is
And
it
we got
Sour
Tama
Man? I don't
Tonga
even know.
too.
Sour Boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot Tonga.
Yeah, we got Tonga. Yeah, so we're looking pretty good NJPW wise because Trips loves his Japanese wrestling,
Mhm.
because I'm sure he was a fan of the Stan Hansen shit and all that stuff, like which is so cool.
He
Like
couldn't
as
get
far as
he couldn't get Okada, Osprey, or Jay White, but he got Tama Tonga.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
That's all that matters.
yeah, yeah, he was like about to leave because he met with all of them, and there was just like he's like, wait, who are you? Tamatanga. I will
He
do it for
said,
the Rock.
He's like,
hell yeah.
perfect.
I will bang bang for the bloodline. I like how the Rock keeps doing this in his things, and
With a
like every
gun,
like
yeah.
and like, but everyone's saying it's like low key him just calling Roman Reigns a loser because then he'll face him and do it and shit.
Bro, I can't
And then
tell
he and
if
then he
yeah.
keeps talking shit. All he'll say this shit and then stare at him and stuff. It's
Yeah,
great though. He's just
I
like
can't I can't tell if that's like intentional or he's just like doing it by accident.
he's doing it. He's doing a bunch of creepy shit and it's pretty great. I I appreciate it. Yeah, he's just like he's not acting. He's acting like he could be. Yeah, like he's definitely been doing things that like are sketchy. That where
Hmm.
he might turn to Roman and Roman will make like a little, but he acknowledged him.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think The Rock's gonna pull some, especially if The Rock and Roman lose the tag match, like I feel like The Rock's gonna just beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
And they can't do their spot now where he was gonna dump on his head after, but they had to they had to cut it. Have
Yeah.
you seen the
Just like I'm gonna
2K24?
cut that. What 2K24? What?
How
How
it
they're like blurring like Vince out, and you
yeah,
can
they've been
still see
blurring
him
They
in
like
Vince
certain
out.
they like
parts.
blurred out Mean
Yeah.
Jane Okerlund for some reason too. In like one scene, I saw like a clip of it.
Why is he what the fuck? What did
I
Someone
Mean
think
Gene do?
confused
I
him.
think they might have thought it was like young Vince at first for some reason because like Vince used to be like a commentator maybe. I don't
That's
fucking
so
know.
fucking funny.
How else? What else could it be? You know what I mean?
No,
Uh,
yeah. There's just everyone says it's like I haven't played it yet. I'll play it when I get home from my NYC trip, but everyone's saying it's pretty dope so far. So,
Yeah, we know you were up in Stanford actually
yep, I was
doing
actually.
motion capture.
for
Well, you
Damian
think that
Priest.
someone's got to write yeah, exactly. And someone's got to write the diarrhea jokes, all right?
That's true. Yeah.
Yep.
They're just like, what can I do? What can I
Right.
do, Johnny, to fucking shit on the Rock? And I said, right there, dude, shit.
Diarrhea
Diarrhea
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
You already said it.
Print it. Get that on fucking paper. And then yeah, and then the producers came in, they started trying to, whatever. And I said, get them out of here. The only Carino I like is Colby.
All right, so 4 stars for the Danielson
That's what I was
Viking
gonna say.
Yeah,
saga.
4 stars as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
yeah.
Rock
Hey,
on.
I might
listen, the
even throw it a
WWE,
4.25.
WWE and
Fair.
AEW, even despite the tribalism, they've been very intertwined during this time, like during all of
Yeah,
this. You know what I
100%.
mean? And
Yeah.
it's kind of So I'm sure there'll be some more diarrhea Dwayne's coming in. But yeah, I think four. Honestly,
Mhm.
it was good. It was fucking
Four
really good.
diarrhea Dwayne's. Where'd you get that pizza from? Give them a plug and also give it a rating.
That's what I say. I'm
Got it from
drinking an
Charlie's
organic.
Pizza. Charlie's Pizza.
Okay.
You got some Charlie's pizza? What would go great with that? A roar. Okay.
Oh,
This
I
is
would love a roar.
blueberry organic, and it's got acai.
It's
I sometimes like to fuck my wife, and I always call it a kai. And she's like, "That's not how you say it." Everyone knows. Will be like, "It's acai." And I
Okay.
love it. I love saying acai because every time someone says it, they're so like bitchy about it. It's acai.
Yeah.
You notice the little thing on the fucking C or whatever? It's acai.
it's
And I'm like,
worked out,
yeah,
man.
yeah, I know you just got work, dog. Outworking everybody, outwork them all and leave.
Pizza's nice and it's kind of lukewarm right now. Pretty good though.
Ooh,
It's pretty good.
little cool
Yeah.
hand, lukewarm.
It's pretty good.
It's
It
Bobby.
sounds great. Was it the same pizza that that one guy
No.
stole slice? Okay.
Yeah, was it this? You one also had like
Wait,
around eight
what?
slices, around eight
Asmir, he
slices.
stole the slice of sausage and
Oh
peppers,
yeah, no, I don't think that was Charlie's.
and the blood feud
That wasn't
started.
that wasn't Charlie's. No,
Asmir's cut.
Wow.
he's a piece of
Asmir's
shit.
cut.
That was a clip that just got cut,
I'm
dude.
getting him canceled from South by Southwest. Whatever bookings he has
Yeah.
at some fucking abandoned warehouse in Austin.
We
Yeah.
can't give this time to him right now.
No, you're gonna have to remember the timestamp early on and just cut this fucking right after he shout outs the pizza. Yeah, this minute and a half about Asmir, it's gone. I'm sorry if that's some extra work for you, but
Asmir was an
Keep it
extra
in.
on one of our student films. All
Keep it
yeah.
right,
in.
All-Star Scramble match.
All-Star Scramble, yeah. Yeah, that's a great pizza, Chris. And I felt like we were it's weird, and now we're here, I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it because Jericho was in it. I thought that was a fucking awesome dynamic that
That
he
helped.
because I wouldn't see Jericho wanting to do kind of a match like that, like All Star Scrambles and number one. Like there's a lot of times it's like you're young, beasts and up and
Mhm.
comers and that trying to display
Yeah,
their
nice
singles
mix of those
talents.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed it. I would say, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say four
It was
stars,
it
but
was what it was supposed to be. It
it's a
was a
gimmick
nice
Yeah.
match.
it was a
Yeah,
nice like spot fest, and everything was
yeah.
quick and fast paced.
Yeah.
I was honestly confused about like how you won the match the
Me
first like
too.
minute or
Me
two.
too.
I thought I was like, wait, is it a battle royal? Like, wait, does every wait do you get pinned and like you get eliminated and then it's like the
Yeah.
last guy?
They didn't really
But
do
no,
great explaining it, but
Well, because
yeah,
there was a point in the beginning where they cleared the ring out of all of like the smaller guys, and it was just like the meat boys. And we were like, so wait, is this all that is left? Are they all eliminated? But
yeah, everyone in the crowd kind of thought they were eliminated too, and then
yeah,
we're all just like, wait, so like, does everyone have to get pinned? It's the first pin, and it's like, yeah, I don't know,
yeah,
triple threat rules
we
times a
figured it
million.
out. We all worked together and we figured it
yeah,
out.
we all knew Wardlow was winning.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
exactly.
War Dog was gonna get it done, and he looked great. And once again, yeah, he doesn't need anybody. You hear that, Adam?
I
He
agree.
doesn't need
Adam,
fucking anybody, dog.
What are we giving it? I'm gonna give it a 3.25.
I'll
Yeah,
give it
I'll,
3.
I'll give it a pie.
A 3.14. There
3.14.
you go.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's not a bad score
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
not
for
talking
what it
about
was.
the pie Cody was talking about. That freak.
yeah, yeah. What
Wrestling is
gives,
getting
dude?
so dirty.
Yeah, I'm tired of it. Bring back the PG era.
Yeah, yeah.
We really
Why didn't
we were so nostalgic for if we could have fucking the Attitude Era back, but we didn't know if we should.
we didn't know how scary it was going to be. And WWE and
Mm.
AEW, they're scaring me. I want AEW
Rudy,
to,
Poo
yeah.
Poo,
I wish WWE
what?
sold to Disney, man. And I wish that
The
happened, but
Rock, yeah.
instead they went to TKO, dude. And
Make
AEW, I
Ryan
wish yeah.
make Ryan Reynolds the main
The
booker.
the Rock could have did his character, whatever that
Yeah,
Disney
Jungle
movie is.
Cruise. Yeah, Jungle Cruise.
No, no,
Or
no,
Jumanji.
Black Adam.
no. The
The
animated
Tooth
one.
Fairy?
He's like, "You're
Oh,
Oh,
welcome."
Moana.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I
Hana
just
Miss
came to
Funny.
say you're
Say you're
welcome.
welcome.
That
Da, da, da,
was a
da,
very
da,
nice
da.
rendition.
Yeah, no, gotta love you, Diarrhea Dwayne. We can't get away from the guy. He's everywhere. He's inside of me with his Zoa. The Rock is in me. But yeah, I would say, yeah, it did what it did for Wardlow's storyline, and he doesn't need anybody. Hopefully, he Batista's Adam when the time is right, because it's for sure a Triple H Batista thing going on with both of them, and they're
Oh
both
yeah,
like,
100%.
and they're both fourth dimension Batista Triple H's. So,
I wonder if they're gonna fit Kyle O'Reilly in now that he's back.
dude, well, that was was that the next match? Was it the
That
international or
was the
was it the
next
tag?
match.
Yeah,
Oh,
which
It was OC.
perfect.
I have more
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah, yeah, rip that pizza, dude. Yeah, I
No
thought that
problem.
match, I
No
thought it was
problem.
awesome. But another thing was the fucking I thought the ending for me, even more so than like the Eddie one, like I can see with the power bomb we're talking about, but like yeah, we were talking about it like on the pod, like how many knees will
Mhm.
it take for Roddy to win? And I thought at least two, just
Mhm.
based off of like, and a little bit more than that, based off of like Orange Cassidy's run and like the insane stuff he's kicked out of.
Mhm.
Like he is kicked out of some like insane finishers and like done twice and just fucked up things where you're just like, okay. So like
Mhm.
I was just like, all right, I feel like it should have took a couple of Roddy knees, but at the same time, if you want to look from a storyline perspective, like I'm
Increasing
sure
his
that
kayfabe
fucked his
power.
character. That shit on his, Cassidy's tired. That's a long fucking run. He's got his body beat up a
True.
ton.
Yeah,
And
that as
Roddy,
well.
yeah. And it's time for him to go for, you know, main title, TNT title.
I think he's on Dynamite. They announced he's going into the tag tournament with Trent because Chuck's still
Yes,
not clear
yeah.
from his ankle injury.
Okay.
Bro,
So that
that one movie took was fucking insane. It was like he like dropped him on the top of the turnbuckle, like the backbreaker type thing.
yeah. Dude,
That was
but
nuts.
Roddy looked fucking great, dude.
Hmm.
That
Hmm.
that was like I don't know. I love Roderick Strong right now.
Yeah.
And that match for me, I don't know. It was I would say 4 stars. I meant 4.25. I don't know.
I'd
The
give it
end
a nice
I would
4.
I would say four.
I'm in the 4.25 range as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back and forth between it because like I wish that fucking it took a little bit more, but I can live with it. I can definitely live with it. And it was cool to see Kyle O'Reilly as segue us into this match.
It
Yeah,
was
that was
scary.
awesome. It was scared the fuck out of me, dude.
The only thing I didn't like about it was like he was just like wearing shorts and it like seemed
Yeah,
weird.
and yeah, he was no, I know. And he
Yeah,
just like
but
kind of grew his hair out a little bit and like,
He just like
yeah.
looked weird.
Did he have he might as well have had sliders on too.
he was also wearing a thing on his arm that's for like diabetes, and I was
Yeah,
like, hell
yeah.
yeah, shout out.
It's an insulin pump, but that
Yeah,
scared me because I
awareness.
thought
That's dope.
because what if that pissed Roddy off? You just would have ripped it out and just fucking they
Stop.
would have ended him. Dude, I don't trust Roddy. Have
Stop.
you seen? Did you? They're the Devils.
Yeah,
Look what
you're
they did to
right.
MJF.
But they hugged it out. I'm glad it didn't have to
You think
get
For
to
he?
that.
now.
Do you
Yeah.
think Roddy has respect for diabetes? I don't. I don't think he does.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
Bobby Fish
you would
does.
think he was in the hospital so much for his neck. So
Hey, Roddy.
yeah.
Well, he still has to wear his brace, okay? And he got rid of the wheelchair, but it's still not easy for him. Poor guy.
He's hurting a
But
lot inside.
yeah,
Mm,
He's a
but he's
strong
got to.
guy. He doesn't show it, but he's
Yeah.
hurting.
Roddy's real life backstory is
BetterHelp.com.
heavy as his real life backstory is heavy as fuck.
What
Do
is
you know any? Do you guys know any of
I
it?
feel like I've
Well,
heard it, but I don't remember. Some about his
I
dad.
yeah, just yeah. I don't know all the. I forget. I always forget all the details too, but I always hear about it, and every time I'm just like, wow, that's heavy as fuck. He made like an off comment like
what is
joke about
Roderick
it
Strong's
on like
backstory?
yeah. You'll have
According
to
to
wait.
Wikipedia, Strong wrestled his first match for the independent professional wrestling promotion, competing in a 20-man cruiserweight battle royal. He was initially one-third of a
That's
stable
that's
known as
that's not that's not what we were that's that's not what we
Yeah,
were looking for, phone.
Just look up Roderick
yeah,
Strong dad.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
All right,
Come on,
and
bro.
so all right, so
You
then the
guys have
next
your
match
ratings?
was
Yeah, next match.
yeah, next match was the tag match, right? Finally, was it with BCC and
Jason, what was it?
yeah, no, he's got the list and he's laughing at
Ah,
us.
guys, listen.
The
You
fuck?
really wanted to know about his dad, all right?
He made a joke about it talking to RJ
Listen,
City.
we'll
Yeah.
get to it next episode, okay? Because we haven't done the research, and let's not make each other look like assholes right now. The next match
Yeah.
was the BCC versus
Yeah.
FTR, and it was fantastic.
Oh, great. What an insight.
It
Is
was. It
it
was
is
fantastic.
are you Chris Van Fleet?
I am.
Because you know his show, it's called Insight with Chris Van Fleet. And and I didn't know I was gonna be on it. I'm
Are
kind
we
of
getting paid
nervous
for that?
now. I think
Yeah,
so. I
John's
think we
getting
should.
interviewed by him next year.
You're interviewing me right now. What the fuck you wait, that's
Hey guys,
you
welcome.
tricked me, dude. What the fuck? I thought you but I thought it was okay. Honestly, my mid match of the night. Do, do, do. Well, yeah, I'm gonna definitely need like cool music there. Because that's I think a new thing, my mid match of the night. Because
Beep,
there's the
beep,
match
beep.
of the night and
It
the
should be
mid
the
match
Oompa
of the
Loompa
night.
sound.
I don't know. It didn't fucking do anything for me. It didn't. It's not something I was wasting my load on. As fucking my dog said, it was okay. 3 stars.
Yeah, I think a stipulation would have helped.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
or
thinking that
something.
too.
It just
Mhm.
felt a little flat. That's all. I was pumped about the Legion of Doom shout out when they came out, which I loved
That
how
was
like
cool.
WWE fans are so pissed about. They're like, they're fucking losers. What dorks. I like, yeah, okay. If Rollins and Cody did that, you guys would be crying. So shut
Yeah.
up. Shut up, bitch. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was like it wasn't like it was a horrible, but compared to all the other matches, like yeah, it was definitely the I would say the mid of the night for sure.
Well, it
It
was
was just
interesting because like pretty much from the beginning of the match, it was just like 2 count after 2 count. And then finally
yeah,
it ends by a submission, which was like I don't know, it's
Is
just
that
kind
how
of
it ended? I don't remember.
yeah,
right, exactly. The fact that you told me that surprised me because I don't even
yeah.
remember the ending. It was that
It's just
that
it was good.
Yeah, there were some
yeah,
I know
solid
what you're saying though.
moments.
they were crisp. They did
Yeah.
everything they did. Just like the match they came up with was, just felt flat, and just in comparison to the things before and came after, so it
Mhm.
kind of made it forgettable too. Honestly, There wasn't like one big like the biggest part of the match, as I said, is like that like I don't know, them walking out to Legion of Doom shit on like what spot in that match was like, oh yeah, I remember that. That spot was wild. Like I don't
Well, like they both had their like tag team like finisher deals go on. Like there's the air raid crash from Blackpool, and then like the what's the one that FTR does? I'm have to Google it. You're a piece of
I'm
shit.
blank. I'm blanking too, dude. I know what it looks like.
Yeah.
it's got a cool name. I can't think of it now too.
The big rig.
Yeah, the big rig.
I don't think it
Yeah.
was that one. It was a different one.
No, I think it's the big rig where he like it's like a 3D, but he's doing like
Yeah, with
Jericho
yeah.
face breaker
It
with the
might have a
knees.
different name. I think it was
Uh,
originally called the big rig, and then they changed it.
I thought it was
Shatter
too originally.
Machine.
Shatter
Ooh,
Machine,
that
that's
is
it.
true.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Look up the big rig.
Yeah.
Yeah. I I just might.
But yeah, I don't know. It was all right. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just it existed. And that
Three
leads
and a
us to the
half.
next match, which was
Tony Storm, I think, right?
Yep, with Mariah May, who was old school Tony Storm.
yeah, which
That
I
was
was
cool.
real
First Deanna Purrazzo, just to finish what we were saying.
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was really confused seeing Tony Storm live because she came out, nothing was black and white.
that's true.
What the fuck?
I was wondering if it was
So
like that for you guys.
so that was fake, or did they also fuck that up
There
too?
was something going on in the arena. I don't really get it.
No, I'm saying did Bleacher Report fuck that up too? And
No,
like,
it was black and white for me. I think they fucked it up live.
what the fuck?
Yeah, it's
Hmm
weird.
Yeah, that kind of that made me really upset.
That took
But
you out of it.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, but it
it's
brought me
hard to
back
suspend
in
your disbelief.
once Tony started cooking, and same with Deanna, and it was a great match.
Mhm.
The
No,
only
yeah.
female match on the main card, which is a little bit upsetting for
hmm
sure, but I think Mercedes Moné can change that.
hmm
I think if Britt Baker ever fucking comes back, she could change that. Um,
Yeah.
have you heard anything? Like I feel like we've been talking about this for like the
Yeah.
entire podcast,
They
and it's
talked
like
about it. They talked about it on Dynamite. Remember?
I
Swerve was
probably
like,
missed.
Swerve was like, Britt Baker's texting him.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no,
yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. No,
That's
I just
right.
didn't know
That
like
that's
her
what she's been.
injury or
That's what
something.
she's been
Yeah.
up to.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, garments.
Yeah.
Swerve, swerve.
No, but
Yeah,
I have no idea what she's been up to though.
yeah.
Besides
It's
that,
yeah. It's like so. I don't know.
Possibly an
Hopefully,
injury, maybe being a dentist.
she's pregnant, bro.
oh
No, I don't think
shit,
so.
dude.
I don't think so.
Come on, dude. I was about to
Um, yeah, but
explode the
That
confetti.
Mariah May thing tricked me at first too.
Yeah, that
When
was
she came out
tricky.
as old Tony Storm,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah.
it was
Well,
cool
and
as fuck though. It's funny.
it's kind of funny too because like Sting ended up doing that later on with his sons.
Yeah, yeah. That tricked me as
But
well a little bit. Yeah.
yeah, dude, it screwed me. Yeah, they pulled it twice, but any for some reason it worked. Like it wasn't like
hmm
why would you do that twice? Both time they fucking he X'd me.
hmm
Jamie Kennedy experimented me, dude. And as here she came, I'm like Tony, just like my WWE toy, like he used to be. The backwards hat, and then yeah, no, that was cool as fuck. And
Yeah.
I love everything that her little stable has going on, dude. It's fucking best thing in women's wrestling right now, without a doubt, hands
Yeah, I
down.
would
There's a lot of
agree.
great things going on in women's wrestling, so that says a lot. Like
And
honestly, the first, yeah,
I guess that feud's not over either.
I
It's
don't think it could
not.
be.
And here's a
Yeah.
spoiler, guys. After Mariah May's match last night against why
Trish
am I
Adora
forgetting Trish Adora? Thank you.
on Collision.
On Collision in Duluth, Georgia. Tony Storm came out after, and
Mhm.
she gave the award for best role of Tony Storm at Revolution to Mariah May. It was pretty great.
It was well
And
deserved.
And then
then
what happened?
and then Deanna Perrazzo came out and spanked them both. And then Mariah May like jumped on her back, I think, and you know
Yeah, so they're continuing that feud, is what
it's
we're
still
saying.
happening, which I'm
Yeah.
into it.
That sounds like a lot of my 13-year-old Halo Land sleepover is what you just described.
Yeah, I remember when Ricky Stenicki did that to you.
Well,
Yeah, he
listen,
did, dude. He was spanking me for
Deanna Perez is from
hours.
Hackettstown, which isn't far from where we grew up. So I
Uh,
think she knows how we get down in
she came over.
Hackettstown.
Yeah, you better watch out when you're in Jersey. So come spank you too. I'm scared to go back.
Shit,
So
dude.
I'm staying in New York City. And then after that, Steve Macklin will just show up and just beat the fuck out of you with the
Yeah,
garbage
well,
can.
I got Luther in my house, ready to kick his ass.
Yeah, thank God, dude. Luther is fucking
What's his
dude.
Butler rate?
It should be dope. I don't
How
know.
do I get him topless? Topless Butler Luther.
Yeah,
Or in the maid's outfit?
yeah.
All
Mhm.
So
right. Next match
so
was
wait, is Jericho lending Luther as a butler to Tony? So is he getting paid?
Ooh, yeah, I think so. There's probably a stipend.
Ah. Yeah. So next match. Well, what would you give that match rating wise? You ready to jump away from the rating? I'd say
3.5, 3.7.
three. Yeah. That's
yeah,
I was
three
like
and a
three point
half,
seven, 3.5,
three
3.75.
7.5.
I lean towards 3.75 because she tricked me and that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we were
Next
tricked.
match.
Next
Will
match.
Ospreay versus
Oh,
Yeah,
Konosuke
that was
Takashita.
oh
that
my
match was
God, dude.
insane.
That was one of my favorite matches to see live. It would if I was watching it on my phone on fucking 1, 2, 3.
John just got booted out because he almost said the
I think
magic word.
I think Steve Macklin got him.
I think that is what happened. Anyway, we're going to keep talking about this. He'll come back in when he comes back in.
Oh, here he comes. Now he's back already.
Oh, okay.
John,
Great, great,
Anyway, I have a
what
great.
happened?
controversial
What
rating,
happened?
okay?
As I was saying, if I the controversial rating, I'm saying 5. I'm 5 stars on that.
I'm saying a rating that has never been said on this podcast before, 11 stars. Insane.
Okay, all right.
Oh yeah,
No,
is it
I'm
7?
staying with
No.
5, dude.
11-star
You're starting to
FTR.
sound like Dave Meltzer, dude, because he just
No,
gives
I'm
out
playing.
55 stars.
5 stars for
I'm
sure.
saying
That was
5.
that was the
I
match of the
think
night for me.
no, I think that was match of night if it wasn't Sting's night. I
Yeah.
think that shit was so fucking cool.
I'd say
Well,
it
dude,
was yeah, maybe you're right.
honestly,
Maybe
I
you're
Well,
right.
think
if
Maybe
you
I take
say
it
okay,
back.
if you say just the wrestling, yes, okay,
Yeah.
match of the night.
The
But if
story,
I'm doing
everything,
everything else,
all the
it's
spots.
Sting.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
But we're
yeah,
not there yet.
yeah. I felt the same way. Those were the best. They were the best
Mhm.
of both worlds. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I would put them equivalent because yeah, as you said, one was an in-ring masterpiece and the other one was a storytelling masterpiece.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like I think having both of those on the same pay-per-view did make it one of the fucking coolest pay-per-views as far as like two really fucking heavy matches like that are just next level.
Mhm.
Um and dude, it's insane. Like like the vid I posted, like I do like minute 30 seconds reels and like I had to take so much stuff out that was so sick because it was fucking endless, dude.
Yeah.
And it's all just 5, 6 second clips and it's just fucking thing it like and then everyone's talking shit. Oh, they know so. It's just like
Yeah.
shut
Yeah, I
up.
saw those kids, yeah.
Shut up, bitch. And it's like
What are your
you not
thoughts
seeing
on
the no
that?
cells what WWE doesn't no sell? There's no cells throughout
Exactly.
everything
It's everywhere, bro.
and
Yeah.
it's cool if it makes sense. And they made
Yeah.
sense in that match,
And they were flowing
you
into
know?
new moves, you know what I mean, right
Yeah.
after those things were happening. So it was just like very
And they
fluid.
both
I
and
don't
they
know.
both have next level kayfabe power. I mean, Will Osprey, what he can't no sell. He's the best wrestler in the world right now.
It's called
Not like
fighting
not
spirit.
like in ring, not complete.
Mhm.
He's Mike and character and all that stuff. But like as far as in the ring, there's not someone better than him right now. I would say at this current time and moment,
Mhm. Yeah, I
I
agree.
it's fucking the Osprey era, dog. Sorry, Jay. Use your butt
Um,
wipes. But yeah, 5 stars, and
yeah, 100%.
we'll get into Dynamite, which he just fucking spoiled us a few days later again with
Yeah, he had
Fletcher.
another fucking 5-star match.
Oh my
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Insane.
We'll get towards that. But yeah, 5 stars. So what was next? Samoa Joe,
hmm
right?
Yep. Samoa Joe defended the AEW World Championship match
Against
Again,
Hangman and
against
Swerve. Swerve, swerve.
It didn't
I
come
liked
out
it.
right.
Prince Nana had a great little choreographed dance again, which rules.
Yeah, Prince Nana is the fucking man, dude. It's just their whole package is Swerve and Nana together. I mean, I think it's kind of I figure Swerve is gonna win the title. It's gonna have to be 1v1. You know,
I
they're
think
really
that
gonna put him
Swerve.
over. They're gonna put him over with that dub.
I think Swerve's basically like becoming a face, and I think
Oh,
Hangman's becoming
100%.
a heel. And I think it's
Yeah,
cool that there's a
100%.
little
Yeah.
and
polarity
Swerve.
reverse there.
Yeah, and it's funny because Swerve turned him into a heel because he kept going in his house and taking dumps in his bathroom and being a freak.
And Nana turned Swerve into a face because everyone fucking loves that
It's
guy.
kind of where
Yeah,
it started. Yeah.
yeah.
When with the Who's House, like that's when
Hmm.
Swerve's
it clicked for me on
Well,
Dynamite
Who's
like
House, I
this
think,
week.
started when he first joined, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah,
was just
you'd always
it
say
was
that.
it was
Yeah,
just the dance that like really
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Didn't he say that in
But I just mean
NXT
seeing on
too?
Dynamite how over it was him doing it this week. Everyone was
okay.
popping off,
Okay.
dude. I was like, oh my gosh, Chris.
Okay.
I can't take this abuse in this workplace, dude. And we're gonna talk to HR about this right after. What were you gonna say,
Yeah,
Dom?
HR is busy. Okay.
HR is
There.
Daniel Bryanson. Are you
Yeah,
sour man right now?
yeah.
I was trying to see if I think my camera would froze or not, but
Is Roberto De Niro.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Uh,
dude, I would say overall the match was
It was
pretty
fun. It
good.
was fun. Yeah.
yeah.
It was a good time. 4 stars. I would say
You
like I'm
even
leaning towards
yeah.
3.75 a little bit, but based off
You
of like the
even
fun and how it kind of went, I could give it 4 and live with it.
I mean you even had like Swerve and Hangman leaning more heel and face the whole match too. Like you had Swerve but not use didn't Nana give him like the headband and then Swerve didn't use it or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
And
you
that's
had John's favorite part of the match where Hangman beat the fuck out of Bryce.
dude, I was waiting for you to bring it up, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna
That was
mention it.
literally one of the greatest moments of my life. And
Don
that's
was
why
screaming.
Dude, stop.
and
Don
that's
was
what's cool.
screaming.
And that's what's cool about this because as I said, yeah, it was all fun and it was 4 stars, but then all of a sudden when that happened, it's 5 star plus for me. I
Don went,
mean, it's
yes, yes,
we had
yes.
3 5 star matches that night, dude. Yeah.
Dude, Bryce is gonna kick your ass one day and I'm gonna help him.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
long
And so was
overdue.
He's a
Audrey.
nice
Okay.
boy.
Aubrey?
Dude,
Aubrey.
Aubrey's next,
Aubrey.
dude. Aubrey's next. Okay.
He's a
And
nice boy, that Bryce.
Jamie, dude, first of all,
It's all up front.
I bought
Gabby
an autograph from him.
Gabby Tuft is coming, dude, and she's gonna take Aubrey and just slam her fucking head, bounce it off the mat at least
Dude,
10 to 15
Yeah, you'd like
times.
that, wouldn't you?
Yep, and you'll see me in the crowd going, "Yes, yes, yes," and then
Don
Justin
hates
Roberts comes
refs.
out, and then Justin Roberts comes out and just gets his fucking dick pushed into
who's your favorite ref?
Nick
Mike
Patrick.
Chioda
No, in AW, in AW.
on AEW.
Nick Patrick.
Cool.
AEW. I'm trying to think.
It's the dude with the dark hair.
I
Nick
hate the other
Patrick,
bald. I hate the
Rick
other bald
Knox. Is that the
guy.
other guy?
That's the
Yeah,
bald
I
guy,
like
Rick
Rick
Knox.
Knox.
Rick
Yeah, what's
Knox
his
is
deal, dude?
he's like Bryce's dumb uncle that has no
I like
personality or charisma.
I like the
Okay,
one
Why
ref.
does a ref need to have charisma or personality
I
at
like the
I
I
all?
don't
like
know.
the
Ask Earl Hebner that. Okay, you fucking you sicko. Earl Hebner is my all time. He's my favorite ref.
I
I
thought that
like
Nick, what the fuck's his name?
Nick Patrick.
No, the other one we were just talking about.
Well, I like Mike Chioda also.
God
He's up
damn.
there. Mike
What were you
Chioda is
gonna say,
actually
Rick
probably
Chris?
Rick
number one for
Knox.
me.
No, the one
And
that has hair.
the one with the hair.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know his
don't.
name.
It was the one with the hair. I thought he was turning
Paul
heel, and
Turner?
yeah, Paul
Yeah,
Turner.
Paul Turner. Yeah, I would say out of all of them, I would take Paul Turner
I know
as my
I
favorite
like the
AW guy.
Latino ref who does all like the Spanish, like the luchador matches.
Actually, she is the best. You're right.
Brandon, I think his name is. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, Paul, we're sorry, but fuck you. You're not the best. What can you do? But WWE but what I would say about AEW right now is we know who all the refs are. They have distinct personalities, and you
That's
kind
because
of like
they also announce their names before the match too.
yeah, and like but they have some personalities too. Like
Hmm.
even if I don't like most of their personalities, at least it's a personality. Like WWE, they're just like
I like the
NPCs.
interviewers in AEW.
Yeah,
Renee
but what
Paquette.
about
And
What about the one referee he's the father of the youngest ever Raw tag team champ, Nicholas.
Wait. Oh,
let him sit with that for a second.
I thought he's a ref.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jason Ayers or some shit.
Why did I always think he had some other job for WWE while that went on? I thought he was like writer, or production or something.
He's a ref. He still is a referee there.
Yeah, I'm glad Nicholas is back.
He gets way too much money for that Build-A-Figure. None of it went to Nicholas. There's a whole fucking fiasco.
Nicholas got it though. You saw the picture of him buying it in Wally World.
Yeah, at gunpoint. You didn't see what was happening behind the camera. They said, Nicholas, you act like this fucking toy's going to you and you're honored. And he was like, all right.
Leave Nicholas alone, dude. Okay.
Anyway. 4 stars to that world title match.
Yeah, I'm around there too.
Yeah, 4 stars, and then
4 for 4.
5 million stars for Bryce.
Yeah.
Stop it.
That was the best thing Bryce ever did. I mean, I was so happy because I was like, for many reasons that, he was finally put in his place with that.
What about that? I think the best thing he ever did.
It was so funny. He was so funny.
The best thing he ever did was that cameo he gave you.
Yeah.
Well, why do you think I'm so fucking heated, dude? Yeah, he sent 2. The first one, backstage at a Dynamite in between matches, cool as fuck, doing a cameo. Oh, it's silent. Yeah, like he had no idea. And then he pulls that shit to piss me the fuck off.
Yeah, and he had a cold.
Shit on. Yeah, and then he does the next one. And he does the next one. And he's like all nice, and he has his kid in it and stuff. So like, oh, I'm gonna be mad at that. You can't get mad at kids, dude. Oh, all these things. I'm like, you sit. He is a sick bastard, dude.
I love Bryce. Stop. I saw him being a good father at the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs game last summer.
Dude, I saw him being a good father in the cameo. All right, but you shouldn't use your kids as weapons, okay? To rib me. He fucking just
Bryce.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm tired of being bullied. Him and Aubrey ribbed the fuck out of me every Wednesday night, dude, and I'm tired of it. It's not funny anymore for me. Do you know how many hours I spent playing that fucking shitty AEW game?
Bryce isn't even in the game, dude. Okay?
No, but Aubrey was on
You can play as Aubrey.
Oh, in the new game?
Yeah, I do it sometimes. And
to get beat up by Karen Jarrett?
Create a character.
I wish you could be Karen Jarrett. I'd buy it.
Yo, wait, can I show you guys something that I got for John?
Huh?
Yeah, let's see it.
So it just came in the mail. Don't look at that, YouTube. Who knows whose fucking address this might be mine.
You're getting doxxed, dude.
It's your address.
I think I just doxed myself.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, Shittown Hotel. I think just doxed you.
Another envelope. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Stupid.
The fucking Shittown Hotel got you, dog.
So I got this for John because he's about to be getting a neck surgery soon enough, and I thought I might sweeten the deal for the guy.
I hurt my neck when I watched from watching Kurt Angle matches.
Well, that's funny because the person that's on this relic also hurt their neck from Kurt Angle.
Get the fuck out of here.
Karen Jarrett? Is that what it says?
Does this say Karen Jarrett?
That's sick.
It's a Karen Jarrett.
Oh my god, that
1 of 1.
Thank you.
1 of 1. I'm
going into surgery holding that.
Put that in your pocket.
I'm holding it in my hand in surgery. I'm the gown.
Is that soon?
I get surgery April 4th, so they don't let me see JCW and WrestleMania. I'll be up here during WrestleMania weekend, but I'm fucking banned, dude.
That's so funny. That sucks.
I literally tried to get him. I was like, "Can you guys do it like April 8th, like fucking the 7th, like?" Like, no, you'd have to wait even longer. I'm just like, do you guys realize it's fucking Mania week? Oh, great. Once again, I can't go to fucking Janela's spring break, dude. Last year I fucked up because it got sold out super fast. And I didn't have the energy just to sneak in because it would have been easy at that place. Just being honest. I would have left some money at the door for my ticket, But what can you do?
What can you
do?
Like,
what can you do? But
John, did you rate the world title match?
I said 4. Yeah, 4 stars. Yeah,
that's right. So that means that we're on to the main event.
We are. It's time for the main event.
It was the
Imagine
last
getting
time we
paid.
hear that.
Imagine getting paid fucking like a full salary just to do that once in a while. It's time for the main event. And all right, see you later.
Shout
Oh,
out
Mark
Mark
Thanks.
Henry.
Henry.
Yeah,
Shout
peace,
out
dog.
Mark.
He deserves
Mark's a
it.
fucking man, dude. And I'm glad he like was yeah, he did a shout out to Ashe Wrestling while we were there
Yeah.
via satellite.
Yeah. He said,
Mark Henry for
"Have
life,
fun,
dude.
y'all."
Yeah. Peace
I
out.
appreciate that he gives back to the indie promotions like
Have
that,
fun,
though.
y'all.
He's a cool
Yeah.
guy.
He's the chillest guy, one of the chillest guys in wrestling. I've never heard a bad story about him being a dick or anything. Like
I just saw a thing about how he
stand up
declined.
dude.
He declined winning against Taker at Mania and ending the streak.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll change what I said because if he said that, then I guess he lies. So I
Hey,
guess
he
he
was
has
over.
done some
He was over.
things.
He was over for that
Yeah,
era.
what, 50 pounds overweight?
Hey, dude, you know what, man?
All right.
You know what, man?
I know. I shamed him. We have to cut
I'm
that.
tired of this. No, we're keeping it in, and fucking,
Yeah,
I'm sending
they're
it to
gonna.
Teddy Long, and
Hey,
he's sending
dude,
gonna-
it to Mark Henry.
I am a WWE fan, dude. What do you expect?
Yeah,
Okay, it's
they're
built
true.
in
really.
me. All I
True.
care about is bodies and in shape. If you, because
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's like it's far fetched. Like he was definitely like points in his career where it's like, yeah, you should probably, lose a couple,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, but crazy
You're
enough,
done
John.
for.
Yeah, this is crazy because John's not talking about Rikishi like that, is he? I wonder
Hmm.
why. I wonder
Hmm.
why. Hmm.
Because it goes to Rikishi's gimmick, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Hmm.
he's
Can Rikishi bend a fucking frying pan with his hands?
he probably can with his butt. He can definitely with his
Oh,
butt.
that's true.
Dude, if Mark Henry had a giant cool butt, it would be different. That's the difference. That's the main
I
difference.
don't know if we're
Yokozuna,
talking about
giant.
the same Mark Henry then.
I mean, he's got a decent butt, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. Sorry, Mark. My bad. Oh, hi, Mark. But that leads us to the main event, which fucking the best retirement match probably since what? Since HBK and Ric Flair.
Just Kurt Angle.
Oh my, yeah, yeah.
Way
Since
better.
Kurt Angle, all three of us were live there for that, dude.
100%. I was freezing the whole time.
Yeah, that was 5 stars, I think, right?
That was 6, bro.
Fucking did my dog dirty on the way out. But starting with the Sting match, once again, we got tricked. I got tricked. But once I realized, once obviously the Wolfpack scene came out, like, all right, we got something going on. And then all of a sudden people were like, oh, it's his sons. And I was like, duh, of course it's his sons. They were putting
Yeah.
the storyline. All right, cool beans.
Yeah.
Like half a second, I was like, "Whoa, Sting cut his hair."
Dude, I know.
Yeah.
He buzz cutted it. And but yeah, that was fucking awesome, dude. That was so cool. That like when they were all in the ring doing the stinger splashes, that looked like a
Yeah.
video game. That looked like
Yeah.
just with
Yeah.
all just different creative characters and shit, and they're just like like Sting, Wolfpack Sting. Like I could see their names over their heads.
Yeah.
It
That
It's
one,
like
was
a cool last time for people to see
uh
those versions of him.
what'd you
even
think
the
about the
even
Sun
the
Stinger splashes? Sorry.
bro, the one kid
Solid.
got so high up.
I
The
loved it. The
Wolfpack
Wolfpack
Sting.
Sting, I thought that was cool as fuck,
All of them
dude.
did great.
Yeah,
I
I
think
thought they
that's
had two different types and they look
Steve
cool.
Well,
Jr.
I think the Wolfpack one was the one who like played tight end at college or some shit.
Yeah, both of them are in shape. And like
Yeah.
yes, Steve Borden actually liked yeah, he liked that vid.
Oh hell yeah!
Shout out
Shout
Steve,
out.
dog.
Oh,
Yeah,
But
we'll
even I
yeah.
get
was gonna
Steve on the show one day for sure.
but I know one of them is like the one who was what the
Was
fuck?
Steve? I think Steve was Wolfpack, right? I'm pretty sure
I don't
Steve
know.
was Wolfpack Sting,
That's
I
what I was
believe.
saying. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. The one who was the blonde Sting, the surfer Sting. What he like streams Destiny, the video game or some shit. He's a
Garrett.
Des.
That's
Yeah,
That's
Garrett.
fucking
I'm
He's
awesome.
like a
I'm
Destiny
going through
streamer,
it.
That's
which
fucking
is
cool, dude.
cool as fuck.
That
If
is
Sting
pretty
was my
sick.
dad, dude, I would probably be definitely some type of video game streamer.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
also like
he
a
does other stuff too, but he
yeah,
just
he's
does it.
also a weightlifter. Here he is with Brian
Yeah,
Cage.
yeah, they're beast, dude. They're beast
Mhm.
mode for sure. They look great, and yeah, they executed their spot, and it was fun as fuck.
And
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 then
they didn't break the glass when they moved it.
yeah, which dude, like,
That's what I would be
pe-
scared of if I was them.
people piss me off. So I know. Imagine you fuck that up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But that's what like pissed me off was like because that leads us to the Derby spot, at least,
Mhm.
the first use of glass, which was one of the
Oh,
fucking coolest
second.
spots. The
Second.
second, yeah, it was after the corner spot.
No, it wasn't. It was Sting. There's three pains. Sting like hit the glass with a bat and it didn't break, and he hit it
Oh,
again and it
okay, all
broke.
right,
No,
yeah,
but
yeah,
before we get to the glass, I was gonna say like the cold open video they did was so fucking cool too, with like Sting in the empty theater, like looking through his career and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
That was
yeah. I
so
like that.
that was so fucking
for
cool.
the
They
last
did that. They
time.
did that really well.
Him and
I
Darby started doing like those dope ass cold opens,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and like he did them with Sting too the whole time. The whole time they're so fucking cool.
I dug it when he did the one where he was Joker Sting.
Hmm.
yeah,
So yeah, that was a great way to end.
Yeah,
yeah.
but go ahead.
I thought it was funny when they posted like on Instagram like all the stings where you could swipe across and it was all of them, but they left the WWE sting out.
Yeah, there's no need for it.
Well, they
Dude,
probably didn't have access to that footage, you know.
well, it's just picture.
Just a
I'm saying,
photo.
but yeah, I'm talking about the photo pre, but yeah, the footage they wouldn't be able to
Mhm.
do. But yeah, I don't know. He
Who
he
cares?
he existed there. It would have
Mhm.
been cool if he won the title over Rollins, but continuing on. But
And then
yeah, I
They
thought the
the
opening
glass
package
spot.
was great. Yeah. So the ladder glass spot was if it pisses me off because there's people like Matt was like on the end of it, like you didn't even hit him. Like, yeah, because if he laid on it, he could have broke it. You dumb fucks.
Yeah,
Okay,
dude,
like
Yeah.
that's what I was
yeah,
confused about. I was like,
we
there's no way he's gonna lay on it, right?
yeah, because then that's
Yeah.
like it's like dude, so you can sit on the end and it's
He's
just
just like leaning on it.
Hmm.
And then his
like
brother
there's yeah, like there's
is like a
storylines in
pole.
kayfabe, and then there's reality of using weapons and making sure you don't fuck them up, dude. Like
And it
Hmm.
was
and making
Nick.
sure the spot is set up. And
It
then
was
Nick pulled.
Nick
I thought
that
it was
was
fine,
it
dude.
was Nick
Matt
that
was
was
sitting
on
on the
it and
end.
Matt pulled him.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, Matt pulled him
Hmm.
off the
Yeah,
time. Yeah,
yeah.
and I thought it was fine. I that was like the last thing on my mind.
Yeah,
It's just
it
people
looked
that
fine.
watch it 30 times and they're just like,
Yeah, they're
why?
like
Why is
they're
he?
I
they're
watched it enough
nitpicking.
to know like the timing was
Yeah,
fine.
Hmm.
I thought it was great, dude. Like they're literally running away as glass is exploding behind them. It's
Hmm.
fucking, it's sick as fuck, dude. And I loved
Yeah.
watching someone had a slow mo vid of it, and you see like everybody like on in the front row, on the, like right on the other side of the glass, like all just smiling with their phones. And as soon as the glass shoots up and explodes, it's just like these men and women like and like slow motion, like getting scared and just
Yeah.
fucking putting their phones down, and like I was just like, that's fucking great, dude.
Bro, it's
Dude,
crazy how flat, like how fast he was bloodied up.
Dude,
yeah.
it was disturbing.
Hmm.
His top
His
left
back,
shoulder,
yeah.
dude, up in
Yeah,
that left area, that was heavy,
gnarly. Yeah.
fucking gnarly gas. Like the other ones were all like a bunch of small cuts that he all had stitches for. Did you see the vid where he showed the stitches in the press conference after? Like some of them, like he showed his
Yeah.
back.
He said he only got 12 stitches, which
Yeah,
is
I guess on
crazy.
this side, yeah, I guess he.
Yeah.
It looks like he probably butterflied the rest of them that like
Hmm.
probably might need stitches but don't, and he's just like
Hmm.
whatever. I'll tattoo over it because I'm a fucking
No,
badass and
well,
a
he's
hero.
dying at Everest, so he doesn't
Dude,
need
why
it.
did he want to make me cry last night? Because when he was doing it, it wasn't like, yeah, it's gonna be fucking dope. And he's just like, I could die. And then he's like getting emotional. I'm just like,
Yeah.
fuck, dude. Like, stop this. If he fucking dies on Mount Everest, like, I'm not gonna believe it. And we're flying there to find him, dude, and to
That's
save
gonna be
him.
the saddest episode of Dark Side of the Ring I've ever seen.
Dude,
What's so dark about it though? It's like you know what I mean? Like nothing about his life is that dark up until he does that. Like what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like his
well, that's
chase
the problem,
for
dude.
I
for
mean,
Yeah.
what's
adrenaline?
so dark about Earthquake's life? You know what I mean?
I
Up
don't know.
until
I
that
didn't even
last part.
watch.
Yeah, me neither, dude.
I'm waiting for the Buff Bagwell episode this Tuesday.
Now, the thing that was dark, I think, was that he ended up just having to work at like a grocery store.
Oh, boo hoo.
Yeah.
Hard to be a normal person. God damn.
Yeah. Me and Chris are heels this episode.
Yeah.
We don't
I'm
care.
tired of this.
Yeah.
Calling Mark Henry overweight, shitting on
Yeah, what
Earthquake
the
for his
fuck?
fucking working man job. Fuck both of you.
Yeah, what the hell, dude?
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
The
uh,
EVPs changed us, dude. We're
5
Christopher and
stars.
Jonathan. Yeah.
Christopher and Jonathan, yeah.
Christopher and
Um,
Jonathan say 5 stars.
5 stars, dude.
Yeah.
yeah, I say 5 stars. It was good.
It
No,
was
it was definitely the right
it
choice to put Sting over in Darby.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that surprise. That
Yeah.
was
Me too. Me
because
too.
because we all figured that, and that was the one match where I was like, I'm so happy I got this wrong. And I
Yeah,
love when
same.
I love when I get predictions wrong when it's done the right way and it's fucking like
Hmm.
it swerves. It's fucking that's what it's all about. It's fucking it was so good, dude. And
Yeah. You always
yeah,
got to play on the expectations.
yeah, and then Sting like his you know his little speech after was cool as fuck too, and he's got his sons with him, Darby, and yeah, it was cool.
Hmm.
And the Young Bucks were perfect, dude, and because they're crisp as fuck, dude, and like they
Yeah.
were gonna. You needed someone that like doing those spots with Sting, like it had to be 100% on point because you don't want to fucking hurt
Hmm.
this guy, really bad in his last match. And yeah, they were so pro. Like from the suplex on the table, just anything they hit him with, like it was just so fucking good. And I felt like the Jacksons got a few stiff shots. Like I thought
Yeah.
I liked the Stinger sons doing the Stinger Blast, but like the buzz cut one, it looked like he fucking like yeah, definitely stiff a little bit, like right into like I
Yeah.
like Matt like came forward a little bit. And he's just like he like ate that one for sure.
Hmm.
But yeah, dude. 5 stars, and that leads us into. I mean, we can kind of continue with the Bucks a little bit, like what they
Yeah.
did
Let's
on
just go right. Let's
Dynamite.
go right to that.
Because I mean, I love how they started out, like they're pushing the whole episode. Like the announcers, like the Young Bucks have a big
Hmm.
announcement. They're saying it during the week, and then you get them backstage, and they're like, "We have a big announcement, but you're not getting it now." And it's like, "Fuck you." We'll see it. We'll tell you in the ring later, whenever we want. We're like, "Fuck yeah, dude. We don't deserve it now."
Hmm.
They're EVPs. I trust them. They know how this stuff works. And yeah, so first thing on their docket, the EVPs was
Dynamite.
well,
Firing
what was it?
Kenny.
Firing
Well,
Kenny, and they suspended Hangman,
suspended.
right?
Yeah, for Bryce.
Yeah, which is, you know
Yeah,
what,
so
like
Bryce is a
that's
heel. Maybe I am with you, John.
Dude, they
you
actually
see what I
Bryce
mean?
Bryce got a black eye from it. Did you see
Dude,
that?
no, but you know what, that's a 7 star match now. Thank you, Hangman.
All right.
Thank you, Hangman. Thank you, Hangman. So Hangman's a face. That makes sense. So is he? So is that would be cool if the Young Bucks used him like a Nick Patrick, like the NWO had Nick Patrick, who is a referee, a part of the stable, and do dirty
Mhm.
and fucked up shit for them. I think that would be fucking awesome. Then yeah, then and Bryce can handle that. You know what I mean? He can definitely handle. Dude, he's already a heel the entire time he's been there, so
In
it's his
your book.
wheelhouse. Yeah, it's his wheelhouse for sure, dude.
Well,
But
so they fired Kenny.
yeah,
Said you're not showing up, basically, even though he's been
yep,
out with diverticulitis.
yeah, and they don't give a
Major
shit,
heel move.
dude.
Kenny posted a photo of him doing them. I can't do it. He has no eyebrows in it. You know the face. Dude, try the face.
I know
There
we've
you
talked
go.
about it, but did he shave his like? Does he just shave his eyebrows off?
He's a shapeshifter, and we don't need to worry about it.
But like, you don't notice it sometimes too. Like, he's like one person that could have no eyebrows, and you're like, oh wait, does he not have eyebrows? Like, the fuck is going on? But I like it. He's the cleaner. He has to be extra clean. The more hair you have on you, the dirtier you are. You need to get the filth off.
I'm I'm about to shave my
That was
eyebrows off.
crazy.
I'm feeling
He's-
what you're putting down.
yeah, I'm just
But
trying to
yeah,
figure out where he's coming from, and that's all I can come up with. So
so then Okada came out.
Nope, nope. Eddie Kingston came out.
yeah,
All right,
Eddie,
Eddie Kingston came out.
Eddie, the Mad King, and yeah, how'd that start out with the Young Bucks? So what was their combo? How'd that promo start in their combo?
I don't remember. It
I'm trying
was,
to
I
remember how,
think,
like how it first started, like what they started their combo, what the issue was.
just like them yapping. I don't remember. I
Yeah,
really don't.
Yeah, yeah, because like I'm trying to
yeah.
remember what would make them have to cross paths originally, like what that. Yeah, but
He just doesn't
Anyway,
like them.
but yeah, then
Oh
Okada
yeah,
came
he's
out.
just like, I don't care if you're gonna fucking
Yeah,
sign me.
yeah, I
Yeah,
don't give a fuck. You can do
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was just
you want to keep
basically
finding.
him
Yeah,
being
And he's
Eddie.
wearing yeah.
yeah, because they wanted to find him because he keeps crying all the time. Or
Because he doesn't his dress code.
wait, his
Oh,
dress
that's
code
right.
is
That's
it
Yeah.
right.
really?
That's
Why?
right.
What's wrong with
That's
his
what it
dress code?
was.
Because
They talk
he's
shit.
supposed to be wearing suits backstage, and he's wearing Timbs and sweatpants.
So is everyone supposed to wear suits
I think it's
backstage?
just like the gimmick they're
They're just doing it to him,
Yeah.
yeah, because he doesn't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
do it. Yeah, I love that. Orange Cassidy should have a denim tuxedo.
That's a Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah, you're right. When you're right, you're righteous, my man. And
Yeah, and then
speaking of Canada, we love you, Kenny. Get better. Don't
March
listen to
20th,
And
the
then
yeah.
Toronto.
Okada came out.
The
Then
EVPs will
then
forgive
the
you.
coin dropped, and Okada
Yep.
came out.
Do I
Ding,
have coins anywhere? Where's the fucking coin?
ding.
I
Hold
don't have
on.
any. Okay.
Hold on. I've got
You got a coin?
no, those are like
That's
little
not what it
rocks.
sounded like. It didn't sound like
Yeah,
that.
it didn't. No, it sounded like imagine you're just like sitting alone at night and like coins fall on the floor.
Yeah,
And then
when does a
and
coin?
then
I
and
guess
then
American money doesn't
yeah.
really ding like that.
Yeah. And then it reminds you to
You
turn the
need like
TV on, and then Okada's coin thing comes on. That's what it sounds like.
you need like a doubloon, I think.
A Michael de Bloomberg, great, wonderful.
Anyway.
Stop bringing politics into this, dude. All right, there's enough politics backstage.
Hey
All
dude,
right,
listen,
Yeah,
I'm
Super
fucking
Tuesday.
tired of
I
it.
you
had to
missed
ask John what Super
you missed
Tuesday was.
you missed the State of the Union last night because you were at a collision taping.
I
You're
thought
on.
Dude,
I thought the collision taping was the State of the Union.
Oh, I think you're right.
no,
I'm
I
Actually.
thought
voting for
no.
Tony Khan.
The State of the Union was on Wednesday.
Tony
The
for
Jacksons.
president.
We
Oh,
just
you're
talked
right.
about the
You're right.
State of the
You're
Union.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which led to Okada being a new cabinet member of the
Mhm.
EVPs
The
by
elite.
taking out Eddie, baby.
Yeah. And
Mm.
so last night I saw them on Collision. They came out, the Bucks, and they did like a ridiculous amount of pyro and like a really fucking loud one too that like you couldn't even see. It was just like a fucking gunshot sound that they
They
were
deserve
doing.
it, dude.
And then it
You're
was
kind of
just,
used to
and
that in
then
Atlanta.
they kept going, okay, dude.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
they
I'm sorry.
kept going. This is the heel episode.
It
They
is,
kept going
dude.
like this, like give us more pyro, and it kept
Mhm.
going off. So that was pretty good. And they were wearing like the Okada type robes. Then he
Mhm.
came out, he had his money fall, and
Yeah.
they just kind of
Well,
like posed and said some shit. And then guess what happened then, dude?
They squashed some jobbers, some locals.
yeah, I saw
Exactly.
Okada. Yeah, you sent me the video of Okada.
They
Yeah.
squashed some locals that I didn't know who they were. There was other locals on the show like Adam Priest that I recognized, but these guys,
How dare you call him a local? Who the
I mean,
fuck are
he's local
you?
to Georgia, I'm pretty
You're a heel
sure.
too. You're a heel now
Fuck,
too. Great.
I was
fuck
stoked
you,
to
Adam
see
Jason.
Priest,
him,
we're
dude.
sorry. All right. Adam, Mark Henry, um,
Don't put
all
him
of
in
you.
this because
We're
Fuck,
all we're sorry, but we're not.
he's
fuck
gonna
Okay.
you,
beat the
Jason.
fuck out of me, dude.
Fuck
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
Serpentico.
John
Serpentico.
Cruz. John
No.
Cruz.
So I want to
So it
also
was Ray
mention that
Fenix that came out, or it was Penta? I couldn't tell
Penta.
from. Yeah, I thought it was Penta.
Ray Phoenix is injured still.
Yeah. So Penta and Alexander Brontes come out, and Penta gets his butt beat by the new elite,
Mm-hmm.
and then everyone's hero came out,
The bastard.
the bastard Pac.
Pack.
Pac.
I think it's Pack.
back
I always say Pac.
2-pack. Yeah, he that's just kind of funny because we were talking about last episode about like how much we want Pac to come back. We want
Yeah.
Pac back. Pac-Man, Pac-Man, Pac-Man. If you know, you know, dude. Shout
If
out
you
to the
know, you
cringe
know.
world.
The Pac-Man guy.
Pac-Man, Pac-Man, Pac-Man is all we've been talking about. It's all we want. Okay, we go to
Yeah.
our local pizza store and we scream, "Where's the Pac-Man? Give me the Pac-Man."
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's awesome. Do you think they're gonna add anyone else to the elite?
Yeah.
I feel like they have to,
Jungle
right?
Boy.
You think
I
so? They'll
would
bring
love to
Jungle Jack
see
back?
that. I
Mhm.
mean, Jungle Boy just was added to a
And
group in
NJPW, yeah. So they
Can't
might
remember the name of the
do.
group.
They might not do it fast.
They'll
The
probably
House of
do that.
Torture
Yeah, that group's
There
gonna be
you
like an
go.
invasion angle thing for what do you call it?
Forbidden Door.
Yeah, for Forbidden Door. But yeah. So
Yeah, I'm excited for heel Okada.
yeah. Well, that's what I was saying to give us credit for last episode was you predicted he would come out on Dynamite, and I've been saying I think we might get a heel Okada.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, but so then
And who's
after
better than Top Dollar? A lotta.
Stop. Stop.
Yeah.
I didn't
No.
get to say.
And you're feeling horny.
Okay, so Eddie Kingston came out after that, and they beat his ass, and yeah,
Okay.
and then
Well, you
Eddie
know who's gonna help him,
Kingston,
right?
he said 3-on-3, us versus you at Dynasty. So that's gonna
No,
be
it's big business, I thought.
okay.
Who's with Eddie?
Dynasty, I think
Penta,
is when Daniel
That's cool.
Bryan and Bryan Danielson
Will
and Will
Ospreay.
And
Ospreay are going
Osprey.
against each other.
Yeah. I expect nothing less than a 5-star from that match for sure.
17
Yeah,
stars.
it's gonna look cool. I just seeing their styles together and what they're gonna do.
You can see Will Ospreay in St. Louis.
And then
You know what I'm
once
saying,
Ken
guys?
and imagine when Kenny's back too.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also got Adam Cole who he'll be back at some point. So like their upper
MJF.
card is
And
and the
Jay White
MJF.
too. Looks like they're skyrocketing Jay White with like
Yeah,
this Derby match.
Yeah.
yeah. I do think eventually to deal with the new elite, 'cause I'm sure they'll add someone else too, like that Eddie since he's got the American Dragons respect and Sam Moxley that he'll end up teaming up with Blackpool Combat Club to have to use them for this war against the elite
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like they're gonna butt heads. I'm sure with BCC for sure the
Yeah.
EVP boys and I think Danielson has some unfinished business with Okada too for sure. We need
100%.
number 3. We need match 3 that for sure. Do you think Bryan Danielson wins the title before he leaves?
The main title?
Yeah. Do you think he
No.
wins the main title before he retires? Yeah. And I feel like he
No.
doesn't want to.
He
I
doesn't
feel like
want
he's
it.
just. I feel like he just wants to wrestle great matches and put people over.
I agree. Isn't this his last like full year full time wrestling? Isn't that
Yeah.
what he said?
So he says. Yeah, but then he'll do like he'll still
He said he
wrestle.
still
Just
wants to wrestle
probably
like 10 at least 10 matches a year.
yeah,
Like
which is
just not
good.
full time.
Yeah, that's
Where do
more
you
than like
guys?
MJF was wrestling his first few years.
True.
This isn't very related, but where do you guys think Mick Foley's gonna do his last match?
Six
Um,
Flags.
Fuck
dude, I
you,
hope.
dude. He's gonna make it a death match. They won't allow that at Six Flags.
No,
Maybe
yeah,
I
in
don't
he's
think
doing a
he.
death match.
I don't think he can. Isn't he just like not
He's been trying to get in
like well
shape.
enough?
No, he's doing a death
Trying
match. It's
getting in
gonna be a
shape.
death match. Yeah, he's gonna do it
Frank
for his 64th birthday.
Frank the Clown.
Do you think they'll do
But
it in GCW or AEW? I feel like
well,
there's
you
nowhere
saw where
else.
he made his first appearance that made him want to
XPW.
do this. Wait,
Chris, you're
Where
10.
was it?
did you guys
You
not
got
see from
10
last
stars.
December? Did you
No,
guys?
I don't remember.
He showed up in ICW and he came
Oh
out and
yeah,
he hit his
Uh
DDT and hit he did some of his weapon attacks. Yeah, it was and that like kind of made him want to for sure. Then a month later, he's like, I'm getting back in shape and doing one last death match
well
Oh, yeah.
because
what
Terry
we
Funk's is his a mentor and a legend to him, and the Funker was in his 60s doing death matches. So
what we really should be asking is who is going to be Jeff Jarrett's last match?
maybe it should be Mick Foley. It should be career versus career
and he puts the Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game belt
on the line. Yeah, it should be an AEW because they'll do a death match. WWE won't do a death match, but AEW would. Mick Foley on a pay-per-view, I 100% would be
They
all
should
in on
do
that.
exploding barbed wire death match.
Yeah,
and set it up for real.
at all in, and then a ladders match for the
Onita might be
tag titles.
feeling better after all of his health stuff. He might be down. He says
Uh,
Um,
it's never
mhm.
over, dude.
Onita was wrestling in the States doing like exploding barbed wire stuff like not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just know he had like a recent health issue.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
So one last thing, as Sting ends his career, he was compared through his whole career, usually on the other side, with Undertaker.
With AJ Styles? Oh, with Undertaker.
How dare
With
you?
Raven?
And I think, yeah, of course,
What
I don't
about
know,
Raven?
Undertaker all
Yeah.
time, of course. Like I guess you have him above Sting, but like you can definitely make the argument, especially when Sting his run from 61 to 64 was fucking awesome. Like, yeah, he was protected during it, but he did a lot of cool matches and was
He
over,
did
been over.
insane bumps.
And still
I
looks
would
great body
say
wise
Mhm.
too for a guy in his 60s.
I would say as far as the last portion of Sting's career, I would say it's better than Undertaker's.
Well, because look
Like
Well,
at like
how
yeah,
he ended.
100%.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, Sting won a world title before the Undertaker, right? He was already a main eventer late 80s, early
And that was the
90s.
other
Yeah.
thing I was gonna say. Sting
You
was
know?
way more of like
Yeah.
a main event picture guy
Especially when he
before
started out like
Undertaker was. So it's an
yeah.
interesting kind of
Plus,
thing.
Sting liked letting the boys play video games in the locker room.
Yeah. The Undertaker didn't let
Uh,
him do that.
True.
and Sting hates the Punisher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sting's religious, but not in like an annoying way where
Yeah.
He's religious in the way where he baptized Lex Luger.
exactly.
Do you think that's why he wanted the Young Bucks to be the final match too? Because of their devout
I think he
Christianity?
just likes the Young Bucks.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
because
I think
they're a couple good Christian boys.
Yeah.
good, dude. I hope they start like I don't know. They should add some Christianity into their stuff and kind of force everyone at the workplace to have prayer moments in their suits backstage.
Do some righteous gemstones shit.
For real, dude.
They're the
It's
villains
like
on the next season.
yeah, it's no bounds what they're gonna be able to do. This is their best angle they've had since AEW has started. Honestly, it's to me, it's their best angle in their entire lives. For me, it's my
AEW is
favorite.
basically just a mega church if you think about it.
It is. So is WWE. That's why they. Yeah,
Nah,
I'm a part of both.
WWE is something different.
It's just no WWE is like the mega church with John Goodman. AEW is like Dermot
Yeah.
Mulroney. Hey, don't you think our churches we could all kind of be healthy here? Why you got to come to this town?
Catch us
Why?
on season 7 of Righteous Gemstones. We play the
Yep.
podcast guys that get killed
Yeah.
by John Goodman.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to
But
this argument, dispute.
but I'd say at the end of the day, Undertaker has like a notch above him. But like, I don't know. Like going through all of it, like you could definitely make the argument in Sting's favor. It's just
Mhm.
Undertaker's WrestleMania legacy, which is the biggest pay per view of all time, is I think that gives him the edge at the end of the day. And I mean, Taker had tons of great matches late in his career too. Like, I don't think
Yeah,
anyone expected the
Taker
run in ruthless aggression era he had. Like,
Taker
yeah,
had one thing that like Sting didn't have, and that was a good match with Jeff Hardy.
yep,
Taker
So
also had
yeah,
something like, the fact that
he's
he stayed with WWE through the acquisition of WCW. Like there was only like so long until Sting had a chance to like go to TNA and have like, a
yeah,
run with that. So
yeah. And
I
then
don't
their
know.
in ring, I'd say their in ring is like similar. I would probably give the Undertaker maybe the edge a little bit in ring work. You
hmm,
know, it's I would say it's almost even their in ring work, right? I don't know.
just different
Under
styles because Taker's so
Undertaker has probably
big.
had
Taker's yeah.
more like 5-star type matches though. I would say Taker like both of his matches with HBK were insane.
Mhm.
His match with CM Punk, a lot of his WrestleMania matches, especially in the late thousands, were really really good matches.
Yeah.
And but it's really close, and then like, there's a reason why they compared them for years. You know what I mean? They really are the you know
Well,
demon versions
now
of each
with
other.
Revolution, I think there's another 5-star match, so I think we might be even there, Taker. No, I don't know.
No, they didn't give
Yeah,
Meltzer gave it 4.75.
Hmm. Fair enough.
What a piece of shit. Yeah, WWE is
Yeah.
more like Heaven's Gate.
There
Yeah.
you go. That's what I was
Yeah.
looking for.
Yep.
Jim,
Yeah,
no, it's like
because
Jim Jones, the People's
no, it's
Pick.
Heaven's Gate, dude. They sent us. We, if you're a fan and you got the
Wait,
last
wait.
Elimination Chamber shirt, I got free white shoes. We have to all wear the same outfits, and you go
No,
to sleep. Throw the
I'm
blankie over. You
I'm
have to throw
thinking
the
about
blankie
it,
over.
and really, it's like Scientology because they're always covering things up. They love having celebrities around. You
What did we
know,
co- What did they cover up, dude? Name one thing WWE covered up.
Ashley Massaro.
No, Ashley Mazzaro, honestly, that's like I'm so glad. I don't know if you guys been watching interviews with friends and other people like
Mhm.
bringing more to light and telling like because like she confided in like a lot of these people and it's kind of cool. It's on that weird Newsmax channel that's like super right wing Republican, but for some reason they're starting to they really jumped on that story and they had like different
Tubi,
wrestlers come in on it and no, it's just on. I don't know. It's like an add-on to like Dish or DirecTV or something, but
Cheddar
it's
News.
interesting. Yeah, I've just been seeing it on like the clips from YouTube, but it's interesting because like they were the only news channel that's been doing all the Vince stuff and actually like putting like the evidence out there like big time and showing the piece of shit he is. But yeah, I feel like Ashley Mazzaro's family or something should be fucking compensated and be taken care of the rest of their lives, and it should, it's like a Legends contract that Bray Wyatt's family gets. Like she, should, like, it's really the
Mhm.
same fucking thing, dude. They
Yeah,
need to do right by
I
that
mean, yeah, Vince
because,
just sold like a bunch of his shares for like millions of dollars.
yeah. Well,
yeah.
she
He should be
said,
getting some of that.
yeah, I know he's doing so bad for himself. He's just gonna stay and live in Saudi Arabia and then just not get extradited if he actually gets charged.
He's gonna
He's gonna have
live
a
in the
weird
Burj
fucking
Khalifa.
mustache. Yeah,
I
he's gonna be
hope.
like Saddam Hussein. We're gonna have to send troops in to like pull him out of a hole. He's gonna be his tidy whities eating fucking fruity pebbles.
Nah, dude, he's gonna be like Osama bin Laden. He's gonna be watching anime on his laptop and gooning. Anyway,
How dare you?
that is all of what I just said is historically accurate. You can Google it. Um,
But yeah, but no, it's interesting because one of the things they
Oh,
mentioned was
Peter.
one of the things that they mentioned was that Ashley Mazzaro, like Stephanie, like she went. So when she said all this happened, they said, "All right, we're good. You're gonna go sit down with the meeting with like a lot of the the top people, and we're gonna discuss this and like figure something out." And Stephanie was just like, "Yeah, like I'll be there with you, and be on your side and like kind of help speak for you and you be in your corner because obviously I'm a high exec." And I guess when they went to that meeting, like she did not do that for her, I guess, and ended up just kind of leaving her on her own. But who knows? It's all hearsay. I would like to think that Stephanie is better than that, but I don't know. We have no idea. But the more this stuff comes out, and if there is, court, the more the court stuff, like we're gonna get more and more stuff for sure. And I'm sure other people will come forward, but a lot of NDAs, a lot of different weird shit. So a lot of people will be quiet because it's like, well, I'm getting paid, whatever. I'm gonna have to see that piece of shit in 20 years. I don't want to. I don't want to go through it again because, like, why? You know what I mean? That's what's tough too. Like, why do you like want to relive some of that shit anymore? And so I feel like most people are just like, I'm sure there'll be enough people to take him out because he should
yeah,
probably finish his life in prison. Honestly,
It's not just him too. Like I'm pretty sure it's Vince McMahon and the WWE, like the court documents. I mean,
yeah. I mean, WWE's probably gonna have to deal with a lot of fines, but I think the
yeah,
big thing it's like I don't know, like like legality wise, like I think TKO is gonna be like, well, that wasn't us. That's what they start saying. The
yeah.
first thing is like, that's not when we were running the company. So then we ever sold. So yeah, I think like yeah, so like they're probably gonna have to end up going after Vince big time, heavy. And John
Yeah,
Laurinaitis is already singing like a little rat. He is.
let
So
him sing. Let him sing.
I know, let him keep
yeah.
singing, dude. It's not a good voice, but hey, yeah, I heard
Yeah.
he's
So
yeah. So
Okada.
So
Okada.
God,
What were we talking about?
hey,
I hope
listen,
Okada
justice
takes a
will be
fucking
served, and Okada will fucking drop the fucking coin or
Okada's
something.
gonna Okada's gonna fill a pillowcase up with fucking coins and just beat the shit out of Laurinaitis and Vince. Just let them go in their
Do you
room.
see the alleged contract? Like what his contract's worth? Apparently,
Okada,
yeah,
like per year or like
per
overall.
year, per year.
Was
Millions.
Moxley the highest paid before
I don't
Okada?
I don't know.
Or
Did you see
Jericho's
what
up
it was
there.
though?
I'm gonna guess. No, I haven't seen. I'm gonna guess 5 million a year, between
What
five
do you
and 10.
what do you think, Jason?
3.5 million.
Get out of
It
here.
it was 4.5 million a year.
Okay, I said five, so I
Yeah,
won, Jason. So fuck
No,
you.
you can't
fuck
go
you.
over. This is Price is Right. You can't go over.
Yeah, because I was thinking
This
like
is
because
Price is Right. You can't
the
go
way I came
over.
up with it ideas because I think
Drew
Moxley gets
Carey.
around 6 and Jericho gets 5, so it would be right there, right under
Yeah,
the top boys.
Yeah.
But
Drew Carey would get 4.5. He would be a good commentator, just saying.
dude. Speaking of commentators, Kevin Kelly got fired from Ring of Honor
yeah,
from Collision commentary.
yeah, I know I didn't like that was kind of out of nowhere. Like I don't
He
know.
like he had like a meltdown on like Twitter. That's why,
Yeah,
and he was like
yeah.
accusing Ian Riccaboni of shit that like isn't real.
But what if it is real, dude?
Dude, leave the Allentown's finest Ian
uh,
Riccaboni out of this.
I want to see Ikerbani versus Kevin Kelly in a death match on the same card as Nick Foley won.
Yeah, and also Nigel McGuinness versus Brian Danielson.
Nigel McGuinness is
Strap
great.
match.
He's the he's the Walmart Bad News Barrett
Yeah.
on
He's the
commentary.
original.
On commentary, I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. They're both really good. But Tony's like, you know what?
You're going to
Yeah,
jail. You
they have
can't
to
say
keep
that.
copying each other. It's like, hey, they got like a British type guy. We don't know what it is, but we need one of those to do commentary too. Let's get it done. But yeah,
Um,
Jim Ross signed a new contract too that he
yeah,
said
so that
he's very
1 year
happy
deal.
about money wise. Yeah, and that like and it's cool. He should just do pay-per-views really, like in big
Mhm.
events, like the TV pay-per-view ones. And I feel like
But what
yeah,
about Riki?
doesn't oh god,
Wow.
no, who let El Gringo in here?
I'm
What the
here to
fuck is
I'm here to talk about Ricky Starks.
oh
Oh
god.
shit. All
Well,
right.
you are an expert, El
Yeah.
Gringo, so you
I noticed he was excluded in this recent Dynamite. Did you watch the video package for the tag team tournament that was announced?
yeah, El
They they
Gringo, yeah.
they were showing every tag team who's won the title, except two tag teams were left out. Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy and Riki and Big and what's his name? Kaz
Big Bill.
XL. What's his new name? Big Bill
Bi-
Big
and Big
Bill.
Bill.
Big Billy
William Morris.
Now I
Cassidy.
see why Jungle Boy was left out, but why was Riki? Hmm.
So I think
Hmm.
Riki is ready to make the Revolution televised on USA Network.
I mean, they did confirm that he's still under contract with
Yeah,
AEW.
we just don't know when the contract ends though, right? El
Hmm.
Gringo. Yeah. That's what's so hard with pro wrestling is that things get leaked a little bit sometimes, but we never really know where the contract's out.
But why was he left out of the video?
I
It
don't
seems
know.
odd to me.
I hope it's an angle. But if
Maybe
it's not an angle, it could really just be
the beginning of the end.
yeah, well, the beginning of the end, but the end of a new beginning when he joins the roller coaster.
And he tag teams with Lexus King.
Well, I mean, I've seen things
Yes.
about people saying that he doesn't want to put people over or some shit.
Yeah,
I
and he
don't know.
shouldn't have to.
Still hearsay.
He
Yeah,
should have been
exactly.
he should have got the
I,
TNT
I
title.
agree, El Gringo.
When we talked to Riki a few summers ago, he said we were kind of asking what's next, and he said hopefully the TNT title. He didn't even say hopefully, so the TNT title. That's what I'm focusing on. It wasn't like kayfabe. He was just like talking about like that's what I mean. What he
Well,
wanted to, yeah.
he failed.
Well, no, they just they fucked
Plans
on him,
change.
dude. They
Go
fucked
hang
on
out
him,
with Sean Spears and Lexus King
dude. They're gonna have the
Don't
best
do
and
it.
stable
Tama
ever.
and Tama Tonga.
Yeah, that's a
And
4-man
Andrade.
stable that you guys would love. Okay,
There's a
Yeah.
fifth man coming. I don't know if I have El Gringo brings more contractual news.
dude.
El Gringo's
Matt
contractual
Hardy's
minute.
contract is up next month.
Yeah, and there's like a lot of
Matt
weird
was
stuff with that
already up
too. But I don't like it's what is I don't I feel like they would keep Matt, right? Like I don't think they're
the
gonna get rid
reason
of
why
him
Jeff's didn't expire like
because they have to
sooner
prolong it. Yeah,
They
because of
also
all of his
signed at
injuries
different
and
times,
whatever's.
didn't they?
Yeah, probably that
yeah, they
too.
did. But it was they were supposed to go. They were supposed to end at the same time. But yeah, because Jeff had to be out because of substance use and shit. They didn't count that time as part of the contract, and they pushed it
And
over.
in my eyes, the Hardys have no one to blame but themselves. They were
Uh,
literally one match away from winning the world championship, and then Jeff Hardy got a DUI.
yeah,
So
and yeah, it sucks and it's
And
fucked
then Sammy
because
Guevara tried to murder Jeff
yeah.
Hardy
Well, this is how Invasion
and was
Angle all
suspended
started,
for it.
dude.
yeah,
When they turned Jeff Hardy into the ghost, and he
It's
said, "I
true.
feel like a ghost."
And then
Um,
they said, "Do you really want to feel like a ghost?" And then they sent Sammy out there to knee to face.
yeah,
come
I
on,
don't know.
man.
We could see the Hardys
He
back
did
in
legitimately get suspended for that, though.
yeah.
Yeah, it took like two
Sammy.
weeks.
I don't know how long, but
So do you think
It
the Hardys are
El
gonna go
Gringo does
back?
not have
December.
that news.
Do you think the
I don't
Hardys are gonna
know.
leave AEW and go back?
I don't know.
Oh, and I'm not talking about WWE. I'm talking about TNA.
I don't think I don't think they'd go back to WB. I think they'd do like a indie tour for a little bit
I would
first.
hope so. Yeah, like
And then
I
maybe
loved when they did
TNA.
the yeah the collectors of gold shit, dude. Dude, they'd be perfect for TNA. I would fucking
Mhm.
TNA is getting cooler and cooler for sure. They had the whole thing being sad about Scott and all that, but I think the wrestlers and the management are on the same page now, or at least getting on it.
I mean, you could even
Um,
have the Hardys win the tag team tournament because now you don't like. This is the time to do it.
yeah,
If
they
you
need
want
to
to
do
put if
something
you
with
want to
them.
put the belts on the Hardys, right now is the time
Yeah. Well,
because
it's really
Yeah.
there's
yeah
no stories right now, so you could start with that.
yeah.
But
I
at the
I
same time,
because they're just like like I was saying in the future, like one day, of course, I feel like it's gonna happen where obviously, um, the I Quit match happens and the shit ends between Christian and Edge, like their little feud, and then
mhm,
I think Edge, as he, kind of foreshadowed, like he didn't when the Judgment Day turned on him, like Christian wasn't there because he couldn't be there, but I feel like Edge is actually going to save him from those fucks when Kill Switch and Nick Wayne and Mama Wayne decide to just beat the fuck out of him, which leads into what I really want at Revolution. I mean, not Revolution, sorry, All In, and I've been talking about it forever because I want it to come into existence, and that's the Young Bucks versus Edge and Christian versus the Hardys. That'd be cool. Ladder match,
Yeah.
add them in, and then a fourth tag team. You could throw FTR in and
mhm.
have an epic ladder match at all in, which would be huge because that British crowd loves AEW, but they love WWE too. Probably, WWE's probably, I don't know, half and half there. I feel like they're a little less tribalistic over the pond too,
Mhm.
because because they're awesome fans and nothing about US fans, but I don't know. British fans are cooler.
I just
Sorry.
don't know. I just don't know
Fair.
if
I'm fucking sorry, mate.
is there enough time between
Well,
now and August to like revert, like to make Adam and Christian friends. You know what I mean? And have it
I
make
know that's
sense.
the yeah, I know that's the problem. Well, that's what we have to see what happens to the I Quit match if there's going to be like some form of respect at the end or something, and then
Hmm.
Christian gets his dick pushed in by the boys, and Edge looks back and he just starts walking, and then wait, he's like, you know what, fuck it,
It's like I
and he
love
run,
you, Jay.
yeah, yeah, and he's like, and then he's gonna be like, he's gonna memory of Christian saying, "Do you remember Judy?
Do you remember
Judy,
we made Tommy Dreamer get naked on our show?
yeah, come on." Yeah,
Yeah.
Edge is a bigger sicko. That's the thing. Christian's just pissed at him for all the years the shit Edge put him through, okay? Of
Hmm.
course he's demented. Look what he had to deal with, dude. Christian. That was my favorite Christian theme song. You guys remember that? Kind of like add an attitude error into ruthless aggression. It's just like Christian, Christian.
I don't know if
I
I know
It's
that
just
one.
I don't.
it's just like some opera
I just
guy.
know the ones like if you close your
Christian.
eyes.
Well, then, yeah,
Anyway,
story of the year. Story of the year was that one. Then he switched to that. But yeah, early before that, he had the Christian one.
Christian.
Yeah, I'll send it to you guys after this.
thank
Um,
God. So this was
Chris, yeah,
this
we
was a
are.
crazy week in wrestling, guys.
Yeah, me-
say.
Do you have any rapid fire or no?
Yeah, you have any rapid fire right now? Like,
No, I pretty much got out all the topics just through this episode of everything that I had.
And
That's a 10. Because I
it's
was
a
going to talk about
10.
Sammy was one of the things. Fucking the thing
Sammy
about
Guevara?
Jack Perry being a part of House of Torture.
Yeah, Sammy's suspended for the nose break.
Yeah.
there's like different stories if it's like if he got suspended for
Why would you get suspended for that though?
no,
Oh, he
they were
got
saying
suspended for doing the finisher after and continuing or
yeah,
whatever they
they were
said.
Maybe
saying
just
that
an
like
excuse for not having him in Revolution.
no, they were
Yeah.
saying like they told him to go home and he still hit his finisher and stuff like that, but I don't know what's really true
So
and
yeah,
what's not.
so do you think because like when I heard that and I was just like, if that is true, then Matt really was giving the middle finger and that wasn't a work. But I think it is all a work together because
I
the
forgot about
Hardys,
that. Yeah.
yeah, well, that's what I was just like, fuck, like maybe they really were pissed off and giving him
Yeah.
the finger,
Wow.
because so yeah, if that's the truth, but that's weird because I feel like they like Sammy. They worked with him a ton and like he's looked up to them as like mentors because they're high
hmm
flyers and he grew up watching them and
Well,
so
being
I would hope it's a
suspended
work
is
and they want to work with
yeah.
him.
Being suspended is nothing new for our friend Sammy Guevara, so
Yeah, dude, whatever. Oh, he has to go home and hang out with his awesome wife and his cool kid that's probably already doing fucking dope fucking
Dragon Ball
I don't
backflips and
know.
Z,
450s.
Dragon
That's
Ball
Yeah.
true.
Z Twitch streams.
Rest in
Yeah,
peace.
exactly, dude.
Yeah, rest in peace, the creator of Dragon Ball Z. Thanks, Chris, for that
They
segue.
really just suspended him because they don't want him around fucking Mercedes during big business.
That's true too.
They're like, we can't. She was just like, I don't want him around. I don't care if he was 15 when he said that.
No, they made up. He called her on
Yeah.
the phone or some shit. I don't know.
Did you see that Kira Hogan thing? This is one last rapid fire because
Yeah.
was that you think that's real or a work on IG
I
Live
don't
where
know.
she was
I
saying
don't
Mercedes
fucking
is a
know.
bitch in real life and stuff? And I'm like, yeah,
No,
she's a boss bitch, dude. She says it, dog. Money. Okay. She gets to do whatever the fuck she wants, dude.
it's
So
International Women's Day. I can't take a side.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It is International Women's Day, and that's why this is the women's episode, and that's why we love you,
We
women.
love them all.
It was great.
Yep.
There was a crazy
And that
montage at Collision. Y'all are gonna see it on
yep.
Saturday of all
And
the
that's
women,
yep.
and it had Doja Cat, and it was good.
I said, well,
Yeah,
Yeah, bitch, I
we
said what
love
I
yep.
said. Have you seen
We
it
love
already?
women for
that
sure.
came out like 2 months ago.
Oh,
Where they
Yeah.
paint the town red song.
happy Women's Day, everyone. We love
Happy
the
Women's
women
Day,
in
and
our
that's
life
why,
and out of
yeah.
our lives.
And
This
that's
man
why we
doesn't even
spend
know
don't
it came
know.
out 2 months ago. He hates women.
yeah. But I was gonna say
And
that's why this
that's
whole
back to the heel
episode
episode.
no, well, this whole episode we put our heel energy towards men. Okay,
There you
that's
go.
why because
There
you
you
know what
go.
women usually get shamed about their weight, and it's just like, wait, what? Women are fucking queens. You know who should be shamed about their weight? Mark Henry. Okay,
And Stokely about his
and
height,
Stokely. And do you
even
know who
though we're
should?
probably the
Yeah,
same height.
You guys
yeah.
are
Do you know who should be?
assholes.
Yeah, and
Me and
with
Stokely are the same height, so never mind.
yeah. And you know what
He's
they
tall,
say?
dude.
The working class man. You never hear the working class woman, and that's why Chris shit on Earthquake.
Exactly.
You know, where's the fuck? You know what I mean? It's bullshit. And what can you
Well,
do?
Stokely Hathaway's 5'8", so yeah,
That's why
we're the same
yeah
height.
yeah he copied you. He fucking copied you like a
Nah, I
piece of
stand with
shit.
Stokely.
I stand with him too, but he did copy you. That's
I'm
what
Daniel Bryan's
Why? He's a
height.
this
woman.
is.
He's a woman appreciator too. He
And back
manages
to
2 women.
next rapid fire. Did you hear Bret Hart talking about oh, no, Sting talking about Bret Hart, how he stole, like Bret Hart stole the hot pink and black from him. He stole he
I
doesn't
didn't
want to
see
call it
that.
the sharpshooter.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
said, "Fuck Brett."
Yeah. Well, he refuses to call it the sharpshooter. I think he said it and like
It's
laughed
the
and but
Scorpion Deathlock.
yeah, exactly. And
And
but yeah, he's
he
like,
had
yeah, it was
Conan
funny.
show him how to do it, Bret Hart,
He had the same exact jacket with like he's like, yeah, I wanted like a Sergeant
with the
Pepper,
little
yeah,
frills.
the tassels or whatever the fuck that is,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And yeah, and
Little
I love
frills.
that hot pink and black, and I think and it just kind of just shit on him, which is funny because Sting is the one guy that probably like good shit on Bret Hart, and Bret Hart can't like go back at him like, oh well, he wasn't this or that. It's like, come on, dude. Sting is the icon for a reason.
Yeah.
But
And we
yeah, Bret
salute
deserves
you,
some heat.
Sting.
Yeah, Bret's always like saying everyone stole everything from him. So it's like nice to see a little getting a little
Hmm.
back, dude. Bret, we love you, but like stop being cranky all the time, right? Am I asking a lot? Like the guy, he's fucking cranky a lot.
Maybe you should go bag some groceries, you know what I mean, and see what it feels like.
Yeah, see what it feels like. We should have all the men bagging the groceries, and then, yeah. And honestly, it's crazy that leading into this week of, the week of women and celebrating our queens, that there's only one match in Revolution. Tony, do better. And I think he is doing better, but
Tony,
do
cut the shit.
Yeah.
yeah, cut this shit, Tony, you fucking sicko. But
Next
he's got
week
the
we're gonna have
best
La Gringa on.
La
Oh
Gringa.
yeah.
Well, I think El Blanco and El Flaco are supposed to come on at some point too.
El Flaco Flame.
Yeah, El Flaco Flaco Flame and
El Flaco
yeah,
Waka Flame, I guess.
yeah,
That's
and
one
El
of his
Blanco.
gimmicks.
Yeah, El Blanco, yeah, he was trained
I'm
by
Cabeza of the motherfucking state.
yeah, I think you
Yeah.
probably ran into him a couple times though, right? El Blanco, because
Oh, I did, yeah.
he was trained by Pacifico Jr. too.
Yes, yes. See,
Yeah.
I saw him.
Yeah. So how do you I'm gonna ask you as we're doing rapid fire, like how do you feel about, since you got your eyes to the ears to the ground in Mexico, about how's Tessa doing down there? I've been seeing some vids. She came in on the lowrider. She seems to be killing it.
Um, no comment.
And that was another episode of
El Gringo. Till
Invasion
next time.
Angle.
And we want to thank our guest El Gringo coming on again. He's always welcome.
And please, we are sponsored by Ricky Siddiqui,
Yeah, we are.
Amazon Prime,
Ricky
Yeah.
Stanicki
And
John
some of the
Cena.
classic. We
yep,
can't
and
have
some
Ricky Starks, but we can have Ricky Stanicki.
yep. So and some of this I want to say, whatever we decide is kayfabe is kayfabe. We say something mean in this episode and you're upset, it was kayfabe. Maybe it wasn't. You'll never know, and that's what kayfabe is.
Yeah, hey, listen, we're just
Never
figuring it out
knowing or
as
not
we
knowing.
go, and we're sorry.
Invasion angle.
Another amazing episode of the Invasion Angle podcast. Man, I love that rascal El Gringo. Thanks for shouting out my new movie, guys, boobies.
Cena out.